number one Kyle Busch fan in
Uh,
the
Excuse me. Excuse
whoa.
me.
hold up, in the left turn call, not outside of the left turn call, because we have him today. I am Matthew Parvin.
I'm Jacob Lewis. I'm not a Kyle Busch fan.
It's Cody, your host with the most. Not a Kyle Busch fan.
Hey, it's Cooper. Go Austin Dillon, baby.
And today we have the most special guest I think we've ever had on this podcast. We have a fellow Kyle Busch fan, the number one Kyle Busch fan I think we know. His name is Dalton Good, and he's not a Chase Elliott fan.
Thank you. Everybody, please take a look at my room. Just to be sure we're clear. There's no Chase Elliott stuff anywhere. Please don't
Hey,
mistake.
shout out the dog on the bed.
Oh yeah, say hello, Heidi.
Yeah. So Dalton, how are you doing today? Are you excited to be here to record?
I'm as good as my last name. How you guys?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm really excited for this.
We were talking before this. We found out that Dalton actually lived very close to us when we were younger, but now me and Dalton live maybe
we literally moved at probably the same time.
Say 2 to 3 blocks, maybe, if that. So that's interesting. I think that's kind of neat.
Hey, bro, we're coming down for the Atlanta race, so we might have to do something. We might have to link up a little
We're
bit.
coming to the Nashville race.
Nashville too.
Yeah.
I already got my tickets for Nashville, so
We do too.
Yeah. Yep.
There we go. We might have to do a little something there.
sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
So I think the big first question I have for you, Dalton, is why Kyle Busch? Because I have my story, but I think you probably have a bigger story with how much of a fan you are. Bring us your journey through being Kyle Busch fan.
I mean, it's not really too exciting. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The reason why I got into Kyle Busch is because I started watching NASCAR back in late 2002.
Okay.
And I started off as a Terry Labonte fan. So I was 4 years old at the time. And the reason why I was a Terry Labonte fan was just because I loved that orange and blue Kellogg's Frosted Flakes scheme. It was just my favorite. It just got me hooked into the sport. And I just wanted to become a Terry Labonte fan. So I started watching races with my dad back when I was 4 years old. And then I remember I kept watching it until 2004. I wasn't a full-time watcher. I would just if I found out it was on, I'd be watching it. And then around 2005 to 2006, I kind of forgot about NASCAR in general. I don't know why. I just kind of stopped watching for literally no reason. And then in 2007, I went down to North Carolina with my mom to visit my nana, and we were flipping through the channels, and I see the driver intros for the Budweiser shootout in 2007, and I finally remembered it. I'm like, whoa, go back. And it turns out it's a Budweiser shootout. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I remember NASCAR now. I actually want to watch this. And then I also remember that Terry Labonte was retired, of course. I knew he was going to retire too.
So Kyle's in the 5 car.
Yeah, I had no idea who was in the 5 car. And I remember my mom sitting there, when I finally started watching it, my mom was sitting there and said, okay, Dalton, Terry Labonte's retired, right? I was like, yeah, I know. And she goes well, who are you going to pull for? I said, well, who's driving the 5 car? And it said his name is Kyle Busch. I'm like, all right, let's go with him. And that's just how I became a fan of his, really.
So you're really an OG Kyle fan.
Yep.
100% OG fan.
Since 2007, baby.
Damn.
And then I went back to Bristol. My first Bristol race was in the night race in 2003 when Bristol won. And I didn't go back to Bristol until March 2007. I wasn't supposed to go to that race because things were already sold out. But we literally found somebody that was going to us, and we took them. And so I ended up going to the first Bristol race in Florida tomorrow, and sure enough, I almost won that race.
Yeah, I was there too. That was when I listened to my dad get from the time we walked through the gate to the time that we sat down. He's like, I hate these spoilers so much. He's like, I cannot stand these damn spoilers. And I'm like, yeah, I know. He said, it looks like a bunch of damn Hondas rolling around out there. And I'm like, yep, I know, yeah. And then he was so ecstatic when they went away. That was a good race.
Man. Yeah, man, it was such a good race. I remember sitting next to a guy too who had a number 5 cut in the back of his head, he had a haircut, and it was the exact font and everything, the exact number 5 font. And him and I were having a great time together watching that race. And And yeah, Kyle Busch ended up winning that race, and then that's when I said, okay, well, I am for sure going to be a Kyle Busch fan. I'm not leaving, and yeah, here I am still. Kyle Busch's #1 fan.
Hey, give us a little attire. Like just show off your attire. Yeah, you got to show everything off.
Oh yeah,
Show off
so
the hat and everything. Yeah.
I got a bunch of good stuff, man. Like, you should see my closet, dude. Like, seriously, there's so much stuff that I got. But we're going to Homestead this weekend, and for those of you who don't know, I went to the 2015 championship race at Homestead, Miami. I was supposed to graduate high school that year, and I was supposed to go to New York, like right after I graduated. But when Kyle went to the championship race in Miami, like when he was locked in after Phoenix, my nana gave me some advice. She said, "How about we forget about New York and we'll take you to Miami so you can go watch Kyle win the championship." I said, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." And but yeah, I went to Miami. I got this jacket right here, kind of like a long sleeve sweater, and the championship T-shirt's like right under here. I bought that right at the track, like right after the race was over.
So they were
like,
selling them right after the race.
That
yeah,
was a
there was a
question I
Fanatics.
had.
Yeah, there was a Fanatics trailer like on the track. You could go in the track after the championship race was over. Like I didn't have a victory lane pass or anything. I just literally walked through that gate and went in. And they had the Fanatics trailer with all the championship shirts, so I went ahead and got one. And I watched Kyle like take pictures and stuff like that for about an hour, and then we just ended up going home. So, but yeah, the 2015 championship race, best weekend of my entire life. I will never have that much fun again. I was just so happy that in February when Kyle broke both his legs, I didn't think he would be there. You know, I wasn't supposed to go to Miami to watch Kyle win the championship, and sure enough, I was able to go, and I just can't describe how much fun that was.
Man,
I mean, I'm not gonna hint that anyone doesn't think he deserved that championship, but
He played by the rules. He got a waiver. He got the top 30. He got a win. It's a legit championship. I don't give a shit what anybody says about that.
Thank you very
I mean,
much.
it cuts us out before we can even say a word.
we didn't even
put that
get a
out
word.
I'm setting the record straight here.
I mean, 2015 was just such a. I was like, because I mean, my story, like I told on the podcast before, but like, I was like, a little kid, like I like the M&M scheme. It's like, I was like Elliott Sadler, then like I kind of drifted off, and then Kyle Busch is in like Kyle Busch. I don't care what people say. I want to be a Kyle Busch fan, and like here I am today, still
There you
being.
go.
I'm like, it's like.
So is that fair to say that people only like Kyle Busch for his paint schemes?
Yeah, there's a lot of children that actually do like Kyle Busch just because of the paint scheme. I will admit.
Let me ask this. Okay, you said we just talked about you being from Bristol. I went to Bristol with Parv, and he got bullied for 4 hours.
I did.
You fired me. What, does anybody say anything to you?
Oh yeah, I get a bunch of crap all the time. And I just sit there. I just sit there and laugh. To be honest with you,
Do
like
you have a funny story of like you getting crapped on in Bristol? Because
oh, there's so many. Well, okay. I think there's so many, but here's the first one that comes to me. So it was in.
Yo ho ho. Yo ho ho. God, he's still a supervillain.
Dude, we are having a hell of an off season so far.
A hell of an off season.
Yeah. Carolina, my
dude,
Carolina Panthers.
Are you a Thielen great?
Hell fucking yeah.
God, you have another person to make name puns with now. So hey, guess what? Welcome back to the LTC, straight out of East Tennessee. As always, it's me, Cody, your host with the most, and I'm joined here, as always, by
Twitter celebrity Dalton Good.
how you feeling after this weekend?
Next question, please.
Move on.
Yeah.
crazy weekend in NASCAR. We have a lot to talk about. We almost have to dive right into it for the sake of time, just because of how much there is to talk about. Me and Coop, we made it down to Atlanta. I assume he'll be here at some point tonight. Jacob's on his way too, so most of the posse will be here. Parv's always with us in video form. But hell of a weekend. Atlanta never disappoints. Atlanta has become my favorite track there is. Yeah, of course it's nowhere near as like up to date and modern as Daytona by any means, but I have yet to have a bad time at Atlanta. I've never had any issues at Atlanta, like with the track or like the workers of the track. Dude, Atlanta's just a good track.
I hate not being there, man. Like I kind of have a little car issues right now, so I can't really make the trip to go down there this year. But so I decided to do the live stream, which thanks to all those for tuning in to Ratty Reactions yesterday. That was a fun stream. But at least it didn't freeze my balls off like you did.
See, dude, it was so weird. So Saturday was rough. Saturday hurt. The wind chill was like degrees, and it was constantly windy. So it was cutting. So me and Summer both got wind burned night one. And then Sunday, it started cold, but then we sat in the stands. And it was like the perfect temperature, dude. You weren't hot, you weren't cold, you were right in between. But the sun baked everybody. Summer has like 3rd degree face burns. You could kind of see the light kind of diffuses it a little bit, but you could see my
Oh my
hand.
god!
Yeah, it's like down to here from my Colties. So, dude, the sun was on full blast, but you couldn't tell until it was too late.
It looked like you were wearing goggles there.
Yeah, I had my Colties on.
Fun fact, I actually ordered some new goggles for the dirt race coming up.
Did you? Dude,
Yeah.
Goggles are the no-brainer.
I bought some at the hauler last year, but I lost them like right after.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell they went, but I
need
went on
to
eBay.
find my big ones.
I went on eBay and found one for like some snowboarding goggles for like $6.
Yeah, it's much better to do the big, comfortable ones than like the little tiny ones that are like the little kid goggles.
They're kind of medium, I would say, and they're shaded too. Let's see if I got a picture.
While you're doing that, wonder what the fee for parking on the finish line is nowadays.
Oh my god!
Good comment, Papal. We're about to find out. We are going to find out probably tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know. Did NASCAR set a new precedent with releasing information on Wednesdays?
Well, he was on door bumper clear, so I don't know if he mentioned anything, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of close to what I have. Dude, goggles are a life changer, especially in the dirt race.
I gotta order like since my allergies are so damn bad, I'm gonna have to order like a neck gaiter too.
Yeah. I don't think that those are a bad idea either at a dirt race.
Yeah, especially for me. Like I came prepared last year, but
Oh yeah, dude, you're all decked out.
I gotta match the color. So it's gonna be the Cheddar's car. So I need like an orange or black or something like that. I'm trying to look and see if I can find any, but I guess we'll see when it gets close. Okay, dude, you brought back a lot of memories. That was the last time I ever shaved, so never again. And number two, that mic I had was so fucking awful.
Going back and looking, dude, they joined at the exact same time.
Oh wow.
You good to go? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, that's a thumbs down.
Well,
But
Cooper
I'm gonna bring him in anyway.
He gave you a middle finger.
Yeah.
I don't
You know what I
about
just figured out?
What?
I just found out what a bathhouse was.
A
You
what?
just found out?
Mm-hmm.
How?
It was on some shit.
Wait.
I was like,
Okay. So you're talking like the Urban Dictionary.
I'm talking
Okay.
like,
I thought you were talking about like when you're at a campground, they have a
nah,
bathhouse.
brother.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
Okay. I was
I
trying to
found
figure
out.
out which one you were talking about.
Hey, was that your Airbnb that you sent us in the Snapchat group?
So
No,
that
no,
that
it
was
wasn't.
that was from 2021 when we all went before we knew you, Dalton, and we were trying to figure out an Airbnb, and Cooper was just sending the absolute worst Airbnb B&Bs, dude. Just the worst. And that one, yeah, the crash pad, that's been like an inside joke ever since.
Oh my god.
Dalton is in his
Hey.
supervillain era.
I got y'all a story about Airbnb this weekend, baby. Don't you worry. Shit.
What's up, Ivan? I'm trying to catch up to these comments. Jimmy Johnson, Jordan Taylor, Kimmy, Jensen, Connor. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of motorsport representation in NASCAR this weekend. Definitely going to talk about that because that's exciting. If you're talking about the Xfinity, the first half is terrible. Second half was perfection. Josh Williams is the GOAT.
Of course, the weekend that it's cold as fuck in Atlanta, you have to sit through a shit ton of caution laps.
Yeah. That first half, dude, we'll talk about it, but it was something. Still crying about Larson, I see. Oh, I was in the comments. Can we talk about how Mike Joy has fallen like a rock? I'll entertain that conversation any day of the week. Jacob, I'm sure you'll have opinions on that.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait for Coda. I love Coda.
Neither can I,
think
dude.
it's
Like,
one of the better road courses on the schedule.
It's starting to become my new favorite road course.
It takes
You're
me a
my
few days to
favorite road course.
recover. Your body is a road course. Anyway, I have to recover like the moment we leave the track because Coop, I don't know about you, but 9 times out of 10 coming back from the race, it's like full throttle, right? Like, Jacob, you too.
My fucking look, my lips, my face, everything hurts, man.
Yeah, it's like there's that mental recovery, but like the physical recovery, it feels like it never comes.
Yeah, I still feel it from Daytona.
I just got over I think it resets. I had just gotten over like the Daytona wear and tear, and I'm right back there again.
Now it's gonna take like another month to recuperate.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back again. Like we got more coming up.
We got Bristol.
Brother.
In Dakota. I was crying about Bubba.
Fact.
So I saw
Give me a
both.
kiss, Tristan, baby, come here.
I saw both.
The mouth.
We saw the old Atlanta and we've seen the new Atlanta in person. I absolutely love, worship, adore the new Atlanta configuration. And the way that it's already aging is going to make the racing like evolve from here on out. I don't think
track was already tore up this time.
Yeah, I don't
They
think we're going to
repainted it,
have
repainted
this
it.
like super tight pack racing forever. So I want to enjoy it while we have it, unless they're going to like reseal the track every few years. But I want to enjoy it while we have it. And then the racing, dude, imagine if we're like this fast, but they can't run side by side. Like how crazy the racing's going to end up being. The banking, I'm just excited for it. As long as it doesn't turn into like a really big Bristol, it's okay. Everything is faces. Summer has blisters from how bad her sunburn is.
Damn.
I got pretty burned at Atlanta last year, and it was hot.
Yeah, it was hot last year. That one was miserable.
Yeah.
But this one, like that sun, dude. Cooper, it was cold, but the sun beamed down. Right, like
Dude.
you couldn't even tell.
I mean,
You know how you
like-
feel your skin getting hot? It wasn't that because the wind was just constantly cooling you down.
well, it happened yesterday a little bit. Like when we got up and I took my jacket off and I was just sitting in that t-shirt. I took it off because like I could feel my fucking right arm just baking.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, but it was comfy. You get up, use the bathroom, put your jacket back on, and walk down, come back up.
But that wind.
Fuck that wind, man. That tore my lips. My
Dude, so from here down, I'm chapped. I was showing Dalton before. I don't know if you could see my tan.
Oh yeah. Colties, baby.
Yeah. So, and that's not necessarily a tan as much as it is just like chapped. You know how when you could tell somebody's an avid runner or a mountain climber by the way they look like from here down, but they're just always like just rough looking. That's what I feel like.
Hey man, it's all worth it. That's a good fucking time.
We should have listened, but we didn't.
Listen to who?
We got some advice. So here's some fun fact. This is straight from Felicia's mother. Windburn can be prevented by sunscreen. Who knew that?
Damn.
Yeah. And then we just
I didn't
totally
know that.
ignored her. We totally ignored her. Well, what's good, Troy? Yeah, I'm excited for what all they're doing. That's gonna be fun.
Thank you. I got to talk about this real quick too. So, I had a buddy that went to Atlanta yesterday that got me a 3G hat. So I'm trying so hard to save money, and he kind of peer pressured me into getting a hat. Like he said, "Hey, I'm at the merch hall. Do you want anything?" I said, "Fuck it. Go get me the 3G hat." And look what the shit I got. Hold on.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna keep going.
No, I got it. Okay. So first of all, here's a new 3G hat. All right, and it's a FlexBit mesh back. Okay. So look at the 8 here. First of all, look how far back it is to the rear. Now you'll see when I put it on. Hold on just one second. I'm gonna have to take the mic off.
It's got bitches about the weirdest shit.
No, wait. Look at how far back the 8 is.
And that's not
What's
it.
wrong with it?
And that's not. Oh, here's what's wrong with it. Look under it. Look where they fucking stitch it.
Hey man,
What?
beggars
the
can be
fuck?
choosers. Beggars
What
can be
the
choosers.
fuck?
We'll be
I
all
swear
right.
to God, they were high on 3G when they made this.
I mean, shit,
They had to
baby.
be.
There ain't no fucking 3G tent this time, man. Fuck that shit.
Ugh,
Yeah,
son of
I
a
walked
bitch.
around forever looking, and I could not find. There wasn't anything there. Fan activation, there was not much there. I don't know if it was because of the weather or not, but if you're gonna choose to run in like those temperatures, you should do whatever you can to make the fan experience a little bit more enjoyable. That's the only complaint I have about Atlanta this year. Usually, that whole fan zone area is just packed with stuff to do.
Boring.
Yeah, there was
Boring.
nothing. Absolutely nothing. The dude who balanced the ladder on his nose was cool.
I saw him at the fucking Lookouts game last season.
Really, yeah, that
They
guy's.
were like, Tyler's back, and then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
it's
he
not
had like
real.
this pre-recorded thing that was like talking for him. It was like his voice saying what all he was going to be doing, and it was pre-recorded. So it was a whole routine. Denny's pod today, he talks about betting making NASCAR more relevant. Dude, facts. I think that betting is the best thing that's happened to NASCAR. It's going to continue to
love
grow. It's going to bring casual fans in, and those casual fans, if activation at tracks are good, they're going to stay like dedicated lifelong NASCAR fans. But it's a whole big thing that we have to do to keep these fans around. Bad internet has arrived. Yeah, that's for you, Jacob.
I figured.
What's poppin', Dave? 7 likes? Can we get 8 likes? That'd be sick.
Give me an eight.
I'm so far behind everybody. I'm trying. What's up, Luna?
Hey, what's good?
Luna, the new Kyle Busch fan. I like it.
Dude, she was dedicated.
She got the updated merch. I love it.
The pitting in turn 3 was strange. Yeah, I understand why they have to do it, but I think we have to figure something else out. Maybe they're a little bit faster, like through the turns, until they get to like the original pit line. I don't know. We just got to figure something out because we can't pit coming off of 4.
Oh, it looked disastrous on TV.
I bet. Well, it looked like pretty stupid in person, honestly. But I don't know what else could be done unless they like put pit road in turn 3 and 4. Like have them like pitting literally off the backstretch.
I don't know. The weird thing is that we had cars going 2 laps down, and they were
Right.
having to get laps back. And that's what me and Dalton were noticing because I went on his
Yep.
rowdy reactions on stage 2. When they started the green
sorry.
flag stops, it was so messed up. I was like, are they going to come out 1 lap down?
Dude, literally, Kyle Busch went 2 laps down just by making a simple green flag pit stop. I literally thought he was going to be 1 lap down just by making a pit stop. And that happened to everybody. And he came to pit road second, and he came out 15th.
Yeah, I don't know how it cycled out. I'm still confused on how it cycled out.
I don't know how the hell Blaney got his 3 laps back too, because he got caught speeding, and after that first big wreck, he was 12th. Like, I don't know. Someone needs to tell me how that happened, but Ryan Blaney's one lucky son of a bitch this time.
He was
That's
just
pit road.
he was taken away.
It's terrible. It's they got to fix that before they come back in July. That's pathetic. It literally takes you a whole half a lap to enter pit road through turn 3 to get to the real entrance at the exit of 4.
I think moving pit road is probably the most sensible option, but do we want a pit wall in the corner of a super speedway?
No.
It's just like a death trap.
Listen,
But I mean,
I completely get like why they put that there,
Right.
and that's fine. But you gotta like increase the speed or something like that, or wait, like commit to turn 3 or something like that, but don't go to pit road speed till like you get to the exit of 4.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah. Because nobody's going to be running full speed down on the apron, right? Because
No.
they would lose their car.
No.
Just like let the drivers govern themselves, like once they commit. Now, be strict and like firm with the commitment line. If somebody cuts down, before the commitment line,
He's quick.
Guys just dipping in and out.
yeah, if somebody
What the
commits,
fuck?
breaks the commitment, then get at them and punish them. But I think everybody would be fine about like self-governing their speed. The anthem. I don't know what that last note was, to be honest with you.
I was doing live reactions and like I joined like right during the middle of the national anthem, and I'm trying to like send out the links to go live and everything like that. And I hear like a screech, and I look up immediately. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And Ryan had the best comment. He said, "I thought I stepped on my dog's tail."
Yeah, they were doing the anthem, and then like I always just stare in the sky, right? Like I'm waiting for the flyover,
Yeah.
and the screech happened, and I was like, "Whoa, what?" I don't know. The command was weird too. Or was it Saturday where the command was weird?
I thought it was Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we had like a weird ending and a weird command. So Atlanta was definitely unique. Blaney is dead to me. Every week it's a mistake with one of the best cars weekly. Can't bet him anymore. I refuse to put money on Ryan Blaney. I put my foot down firm. I will not ever bet on Ryan Blaney again. I don't care if he wins 10 races in a row. I will not bet on Ryan Blaney ever again. It was a rough day from the start. What's up, Mom?
That's true.
Yeah.
He gave me one.
Papa good?
Yeah.
That bastard go without me.
I texted him during
we
it,
all
and I was
hung
like,
out.
You gotta get Dalton's ass down.
We had more fun with him, Dalton, than we did with you.
Of course, that's no secret.
Is Papa Good coming to Bristol Dirt?
No, he's a pussy.
God.
He only does a night race now.
So Jacob's here. He just disappeared from his camera. His internet's not. There he is. I see him. Now.
yeah, fuckers, I'm here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, sorry. I got people showing up at my house. It's
You're having a party?
no.
Well, welcome to the shit show.
Make cars cut through the infield to get to the pits. Honestly, this would be a better idea than the pit road speed starting on the back stretch. All right, so I guess we dive right into it, guys. Do y'all have anything non-NASCAR that you want to scream about?
Yeah. My Airbnb.
Oh shit.
I'm only got one headphone, so this is hard to hear. All right. So come fucking whatever, halfway through the week, I'm looking for an Airbnb, all right? I need something cheap. I need something affordable, something just to lay my head down at night, go to the track, stay at the track all day, get back, do the whole thing. All I need, shower and a bed. All I want. So we leave Friday night, we're heading down to Atlanta, and the rain starts to hit. Well, the way that we were going to our Airbnb is a back road. So I couldn't fucking see. Gunner's driving. He can't see either. And we're driving this back road.
That
and
rain
we-
was a bitch.
It was, man, it was a bitch. It was hard to see, especially if you drove backwards. So I pull out my phone and I'm looking for the email because the Airbnb lady told me, you know, like directions to get there. We stayed out in this city that was like 40 minutes from the track. So I read the email and then we lose signal. So I just had the email still up to where I could read what she said. And she specifically said the Airbnb is on the right. So we come in and we pass up and they're like, oh shit, look, there's a Dollar General right there. All right, cool. We're pretty close somewhere. And she said, look for the big fish. It's fucking piss pouring rain and dark. I didn't know there were 18 other fish. Okay. So we pull into this little place. And
Now,
I get
what
out
was
and
the
go,
fish? What was it?
it was like their resort, like their little thing. Because it's like a farm little establishment. Like, but it's different. Like different people rent different things. So I get out of the car and like start getting my shit. And I put my little thing in my pocket, my piece, because I was like, all right, we're going somewhere weird. Everything's unlocked. She left it for us. We're late as shit. So I get out and I'll go, man, this place is weird. I didn't buy this. I was like, whatever though. Fuck it. It's dark. So I go in and I notice the minute we do, there's a screened in porch and a bed outside and it's fucking soaked. And I was like, well, cool. One of the beds is fucking damp. All right, we're not going to use it. Go up to the door, open it, walk right in. Flip the lights on, go. Shit, this ain't like the pictures. I don't know what the fuck this is. So we start like doing our tours and go in the bathroom and I'm like, all right, cool. It's got a shower. It's got the thing. I look in the living room. There's a couch. And I was like, all right, well, there's the couch. Go upstairs. There's one bed. I was like, I bought 3 beds, man. Where the fuck's the other beds? I was like, one's outside, like piss soaked on. And then the other's just this couch. And I was like, okay. Go into the kitchen. Bailey opens up the fridge and I hear, God damn. I look in. There's a 12-pack of Sweetwater IPAs, 2 bottles of wine, 2 bottles of Chardonnay. And I was like, oh shit, man. They fucking hooked us. She didn't get my ID. I was like, damn, we got all the things. So like, we're putting our beers in there. We're like, fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. Then we all go back and we're just like, all right, we'll just figure the sleep situation and do whatever. And like, okay. So we're sitting around, we're drinking, having fun. All right, cool. Well, Bailey goes on to bed. We're sitting
First,
downstairs.
I love it how at this point you've accepted the fact that one of your beds are outside.
Yeah, I was just like, whatever. It's wet. I'll sleep on it if need be. I need to figure something. So it gets to like 3:30 or 4, and we're still up. And finally, I was like, all right, time to go to bed. So one's on the couch, one's on the bed. I walk upstairs, and they got this like old school kind of like thinking chair, and it's got a circle ass little like footstool. So I
Like
just
from
squeeze all
Blue's
them sons of
Clues?
bitches. Yeah,
What
dude.
you talking
I
about?
start like scooting them sons of bitches together, and I was like, fuck it, we're gonna make a bed out of this. So I laid like this the whole night, uncomfy as shit. And it was cold, man, because it's a little like barn, so there was no fucking heat in it. So I get this blanket, and I'm just like shivering the whole fucking night. Get up, and I guess it was well water. I don't know what it was, or the water heater just was a little bit older, but started the shower, and it was cold as fuck. So I took a cold shower, and I was like, this is miserable. I hate this. Whatever, just get me the hell out of here. Go to the track. So we change, do our thing, get in the car, start driving. And I was just hanging out, and I was like, all right, finally, I got some signal. Okay, cool. Start scrolling through. I've got like 16 messages. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I start reading them, and she's like, hey, glad you made it. Saw your car. Are you staying at the barn? Didn't respond. She's like, hey, I need you out of that barn right now. Sends another one, I need you out of the barn right now. So I call her, and I'm like, what the fuck's the issue? And she was like, yeah, you're at the wrong Airbnb. That's rented out to someone else. Please go back and get your shit and get out. I was like, so we fucking haul ass back from the damn track. We load all of our shit up, and then we have to go all the way fucking across to go to our actual Airbnb.
What the fuck?
And they had bags of chips there too. And Bailey walks up, and he's like, oh shit, man. Look, they got us some chips. Crank. And starts fucking eating them. And I'm like,
So did that Airbnb just naturally get like Sweetwater and wine?
no, somebody's fucking staying there.
Oh, so they were already staying there?
Their shit wasn't there though. That was the thing. Dude, there was like bread, chips, beer, wine, everything. We took a picture of it too. Like I was taking videos and I was like, "Shit, this place is cool. Hell yeah!" I was like, "This ain't mine."
Was she at all nice about it, or did she have that tone?
She was, man. And then I get back to the other place and I can't find the house key. And I'm like, "Where the fuck's the house key, woman?" And she's telling me like, "Check the table." And I check the table and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call my maid." I was, okay. And then we got
Could you
to the
imagine
track.
if like the people who'd rented that out just showed up and there's Bailey eating chips and you just drinking
Bailey's
all the
eating
alcohol?
chips, sleeping in the bed,
What?
and then fucking Gunner's on the couch, and I'm just like snugged up in a chair.
Why does that sound like the beginning of the Barbarian? Like just now.
That's what we were saying.
The weird thing about that is now people are
For
going to
real.
sleep in that bed.
We
and
didn't know
think
what to
that-
do, man. We
think
just
that
took
you
our,
all
we
pissed
got
it-
showered
pissed
there, so
on
we
it or
took the
something.
towels and like threw them. So the towels are just laying in the floor, and then we just left the fucking sheets and everything. So like,
Did you make the bed back?
fuck no. Fuck no.
Like that, whoever rented it out, like he was just coming back to drink his beer, and he's like, "Who's been in my Airbnb?
Who the fuck?
Papa Bear. It's Papa Bear.
Who slept in my bed?
It's
Who
bored
had
just
my
too
short
hot.
day?"
Hey, we didn't take the drinks though. No,
You didn't do the drinks,
we wanted to,
especially
man.
in like rural Georgia, dude. Imagine
I
if
was
you
like, shit, man, this
you know
shit's
how
like $100
easily
for
you
2
could have
nights.
died.
Huh?
You could have died so easily.
Oh, dude, yeah. I was just like, man, this is a good fucking deal. It's $100 for 2 nights. I've got a $24 or $25 pack of Sweetwater in here. Like, Jesus.
She's working on that spelling. Honey, get the shotgun. We've been running. Yeah, so that was eventful. My trip down was nowhere near as eventful. We finished up our work days, hopped in the car. The drive down was rough, dude. So we went through North Carolina into Georgia. We avoided Chattanooga, Knoxville, that whole mess. And so we get going. The rain's pouring down. It sucks. I hate driving in rain, but it is what it is. Nobody could drive though, per usual. But here's the thing. I couldn't drive worth a fuck either. And like at one point I was like, we were driving and like, I had a random like twitch and almost took us off the road. And I was like, yeah, I just got my license yesterday. And like, I was bitching about people and then I was bitching about myself for not being able to drive. I was just like an absolute rookie. Like all the way down, I looked at Summer and I was like, I have no idea what's wrong with me. I literally just can't drive today. But we finally pulled in to Dakota's. Shout out Dakota for letting us stay with them. Airbnb Rutledge is what it's called. We pulled up. It was like 11 o'clock when we finally got there. And we all chilled and we watched the 2005 Atlanta race. That was like my third time watching it that one day. Ivan in the Discord was streaming the old races and morning on Friday watching it. And then I rewatched it halfway through the day. And then we watched it again at Dakota's. But let's see. Yeah, we get there. We hang out for a bit. Go to bed. The funniest part of the night is Summer's biggest fear is snakes. She is deathly afraid of snakes.
Same.
And Dakota has a pet snake.
Fuck
And
no.
we
Wait,
were sitting in the Dakota has a ball python. And
Oh hell yeah!
and it was so it's like it's
It's a dog. It's not a python.
yeah it's the puppy. His I don't know what you call it. I hate calling it a cage. It's a tank, I guess, for a snake.
Branium.
Yeah,
Dog
some
dead.
well, so snakes are nocturnal, right? Like they play in the nighttime. So Summer's asleep and I'm laying there watching King of the Hill and I hear it.
Shocker. That's like a Rutledge thing.
I hear it, and then I see it just like swaying back and forth in the container, and I woke Summer up to tell her. I was like, "Summer, the snake's trying to get out." Dude, she lost her mind. But yeah, so that got us start terrarium. That's it. Thank you. So that started the weekend off fun.
Yeah.
Saturday was a blast. Sunday was a blast. Everybody does need to come for the night race. I think I sold myself on going to the night race. I don't think I can miss an Atlanta race. Love
Atlanta's
watching
pretty
guild
good, man.
races.
We staying in an Airbnb? Fuck no, absolutely not. I'll sleep in my car. Done with Airbnb right now. I've had my time.
It was your fault, though. You can't even.
It
be
wasn't,
like-
man. It's the fucking rain's fault, man. It's God's fault.
So anyway, we went truck racing. Christian Eckes won. I called him at the start of the race. Christian Eckes.
Never heard of her. She knew.
She's a 2-time winner now. But yeah, so the
It
truck
ain't Tom
race.
Majeski, I fucking care.
The truck race was exciting. There was a lot of training going on. I mean that literally and metaphorically, I guess. No, not that kind.
Fuck.
Everybody was in a single file all the way around for a hot minute. Jacob, did you watch the truck race?
Nope.
Dalton?
I was watching Tennessee beat Duke's ass. Go Vols.
We did both. But overall, truck race was good.
Cooper, you okay?
Y'all see that video RJ did on his birthday?
Dude. Listen, RJ is the reason.
He's in
why
his
we're
fucking
famous.
underwear pouring coke on his head. In the
Yeah,
shower.
I saw it.
Cheers to that.
I think
birthday.
Vince put it in the Discord today.
Of course he did.
What else is RJ supposed to be doing right now? Chase is out. He's gonna be celebrating something. At least he had something to celebrate. Happy birthday, RJ.
Hey,
we hope to
good.
have you
Christian
back on.
Eckes won the race, man. Napa was in victory lane like shit.
It
Come
ain't
on.
Chase, bro. It ain't Chase.
It's still Napa.
If you could get tickets, I would go. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Anyone gonna be at Who else going to Nashville?
There we go. Come on, Cody, you puss.
Nashville just doesn't do it for
You
me.
puss, come on.
So I've never been to that track,
That is true.
and I'm going. This time around, I'm going to go.
You don't have another appendix to lose, so what's stopping you?
No, I just got like all the other organs, but I shouldn't lose those.
Fingers crossed. It would take a miracle for me to come to Nashville. I could have a busy June, so like unless something crazy happened and I become like a millionaire, I don't know that I'll make it. Can't go to the Nashville because of their cooler policy. I think that factors in a little bit for me as far as like the one time I went, it was miserably hot and they ran out of water. So like that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth personally. RJ was going ham. What's up, movement?
I ran out of water too that weekend.
Sorry I kicked you from our heat our heat races that one night. But you're a menace. He screams in lowercase. He did. If I make it out there, then I'll shotgun with everybody too.
You don't want to see me shotgun. I'll probably just.
Dalton only shotguns 4 locos.
No, I do not.
It's 4
I think I'm
locos.
gonna
No,
go
I do
Michigan,
not.
man.
You're gonna do Michigan again?
I think so.
There are things I'd much rather do than drink 4 locos.
Who's coming to Michigan? Dang, we got a lot of Michigan people up in here.
Let's go to Michigan, baby. That's a good fucking race.
What's up, JD? It was nice
Oh,
meeting you yesterday,
shit,
buddy.
baby. Let's go.
Dude,
Yeah, what's good, JD?
your
How about your
kids
kids
having
ass
having
yesterday?
a full out brawl was like the highlight of my weekend.
I would have went on the red, which is fucking eating it, man. Turn back around, it's like, what? In the fucking ground.
Those are the perfect brothers because they were beating the shit out of each other, but neither one of them like cried or like tattletaled on the other. Like they owned it. Both of them were eating those hits. They got each other's backs. I think it's only down for Xbox. I think it's still up on PlayStation. I don't know though. I think everybody's gonna be at Bristol Dirt, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Parv's coming or?
I'm not sure. I think
I would
I think we might be able to weasel Parv into the truck race. I don't know
Yeah.
about the cup, but I think I can weasel Parv into the truck race. I'll just threaten him. I'll break his legs if he doesn't show up.
Oh shit.
That's fair. It's Easter weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be. He should be.
Well, I know he. No, I do not, Tristan. Get that poison away from me.
That'd be cool.
Indy 500
That'd
is
be cool.
sick.
When Kyle goes to the Indy 500, I'm going to.
Larson, he's doing the next two.
I'm talking Kyle Busch.
He said, I'm talking Kyle Busch.
So anybody got anything they want to add about the truck race? Haley Deegan finished 12th.
I did see that.
I don't know, man. It was good. That's about it. I can't really put anything else into it. Like, it was Jack Wood. Shout out Jack Wood.
Jack Wood did run a good race.
KBM, baby.
Oh, Bailey Curry.
Fuck, JD.
Bailey Curry finished, I think, 4th in a Nice truck.
Yeah, the week after he got fired from who is it? Is it JD Motorsports?
Yeah,
Hey, JD.
he's a wheel man.
He's just cleaning house. Let's see. I want to try it. I feel like it's disgusting. I
It's
wanna
fucking
try it.
nasty.
No,
Bad.
I'm not doing that either.
It's bad.
I feel like it would just make you so sick.
Yeah, I about died from that fucking Fort Loco. I'm sure that shit will do the same thing to me.
No,
Tried
it
it
wouldn't
last
be
week
that
or whatever. Was it last week?
bad. Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah, duh.
Oh, white one.
You tried
Yeah,
it on stream.
Yeah,
didn't
you drank it on the show, and like you.
Yeah. JD better be in for September. Jack Wood was 100 to 1.
Jeez.
So Vince, I don't make any of our betting cards. I'm not that smart. Me and Vince, like, we'll talk about it. I put all my faith in him though. He's the expert in my eyes. I did not bet at all this weekend myself. I'm gonna be transparent. I had no super speedways. I have lost my like of betting. You just get burned so easily. But we did have Ekis on our card Friday or Saturday. I keep wanting to say Friday for the trucks.
Man, fuck Vince Brent. He didn't want to come say hi.
I know he's too cool for us.
He's way too cool.
I just didn't want to walk all the way down there.
Hell no. Hell no.
No. Haley needs to get to the Xfinity. I like Bowman this week a lot in trucks. Although I feel like when his odds are going to come out, he's going to be like plus 200. Truck odds. The moment a guy comes from the trucks or the cup down into the trucks, it automatically just destroys the odds. Are there any other cup guys racing in the trucks this weekend?
Yes,
Joe.
Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, and I feel like there's one more.
Joe. Mama.
Fuck you.
Rowdies taste like Four Loco.
No, the fuck they don't.
Can you confirm?
No,
got
I
that phone
do.
call, baby.
I'm in for September all day party. It's gonna be an all weekend party in September, pal. Hall monitor party, yeah. The hall monitors get their own party. I'm gonna boot him away because it's awkward him just sitting there on the phone. Trucks are gonna be stacked. I'm excited though. I love Coda, so I hope it gives us some good racing. Joe Burrow racing in trucks this weekend. Joe Burr. Chastain is in the trucks. I wasn't sure if it was Xfinity or trucks that Ross was running. Did you all see? I don't want to get too far ahead, but Ross, I don't know if it's true or not. I could be just citing like a bullshit tweet, but I saw that he's going to drop a watermelon from the top of the Coda Tower.
I saw that too.
I don't know if that's like a meme or what, but that's pretty cool if they do it.
Hope nobody walks under it.
That watermelon has
That'd be terrible, dude.
It's gonna
Some ways to
be
die.
like, so many times.
Just commits a murder. He's like, yeah, happy 1 year anniversary. Just fucking murders a guy. That's something that Ross would do, though, right?
Yo,
Yeah,
it's
and then
good.
he's like, I was just in the zone.
Yo, it's gonna be like those videos of that those guys like dropping the bowling ball down like the Hoover Dam or some shit like that.
Yeah. Dude, I wish that they would. Yeah, that's a genius marketing campaign for Ross. Have him like just do random shit with watermelons. Like drop a watermelon off the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Hey man, they're racing in Kentucky this weekend. I'm gonna throw this fucking watermelon off the Eiffel Tower, bro.
It's like equal to the Rutledge Wood.
Yeah.
Got away.
I've got such a long flight to make the race, but watch me throw this watermelon.
He does the stratosphere jump, but it's a watermelon.
Holds it the whole way till he hits the ground, bro. Ross is starting to remind me a lot of Carl Edwards in a way.
I think he's like one step above Carl.
I mean, he's wild. He's just a wild guy. Just
Yeah.
a wild dude.
Dude, if I was around Ross on the racetrack, I would. He's got the intimidator in a way where you're just like, he's got to be in your head. If you see Ross behind you, he has to be in your head.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like this
I think-
guy's liable to wreck me, and it's lap 3.
I think as far as like who has that ability to get in people's head, I think Ross is definitely one. Joey. Really, like that's it. I don't see anybody else really stepping up to the plate as far as this.
No, and as far as our back marker guys, none of them really are like terrible drivers. People give them all shit or whatever because they're slow, but Cody Ware is genuinely never in anybody's way. BJ McLeod is never in anybody's way. Ty Dillon is never in anybody's way.
Except for the Clash last year.
Yeah, but that was different. Everybody was in his way at the Clash. He wasn't in anybody else's way. But as far as like guys that you're just worried about when you're around, I think it has to be Ross, Joey, and Larson.
Larson's a good.
Larson, I just feel like he's starting to drive with a little bit of disrespect, to be completely honest. I noticed it on Sunday too. He forced a lot of guys out of their line. And I understand, like, he can do that. He is talented enough to be able to do that. But there comes to be a point where it's like, dude, it's lap 54. Like,
Yeah.
why are we racing this hard?
Well, and I think the Hendrick guys were out to prove something this weekend, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you think anything was proven?
no. If anything, it proved that maybe those loopers did help. 'Cause I didn't see him running as decent this time.
Now, Bowman did run good all day.
Yeah, but then he bitched Ross out.
Well,
like it did in
but
the
I
race.
agree, though, that like Ross, that was right here. Yeah, because Ross kind of just like Rossed him.
Ross was like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Go give your animal charity, bro. I don't give a shit. I would bet that after that conversation, like Ross Chastain's so wild that he would be the type of guy that like goes all Bob Barker. It's like, yeah, let's euthanize the dogs now. Like you know, that joke's gonna go over a lot of people's head. You're gonna understand what I mean. but yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. After I heard Jeff talking the pre-race, I know we're skipping a little bit, but after I heard Jeff talking the pre-race, like he was so flustered, like he was so pissed about them giving him the penalty. I'm like, bro, why can't you just take an L? Like, why
I
can't?
need to catch up on the broadcast. I'm probably not gonna rewatch the whole race, but as far as like the storylines, and it's sad that we have storylines kind of coming out of the pre-race.
I gotta say the broadcast kind of improved a little bit this week. We had post-race. We had this was a cool feature. They added on the final lap the caution light. Like they put like a big caution light at like the bottom half of the screen, like just in case it came out on the last lap. I feel like they did something else. But yeah, they interviewed the entire top 10 after the whole race, so that was good.
It was Tony in the booth, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and he tried to talk shit about Ross after he caused that wreck.
They all did, dude. They all jumped at Ross.
Yeah, like I heard Tony. Well, when I'm doing like live reactions, I can't really hear the broadcast. I got my headphones in, I'm talking, but I think Tony said that. That one car is always the reason why shit like this happens.
But I mean, I think Harvick said that Ross wasn't incredibly like malicious or at fault there. And
It wasn't
Ross,
Ross's.
right? And even Ross was like, "I don't think I touched him."
He did not touch him, but I feel like he definitely fucked with the arrow.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
He was aggressive, yeah, but he didn't wreck him on purpose.
yeah, because he was
No.
what, like, he was kind of like scratching his bumper a little bit, you know, going right back and forth. I don't know. I just think that like it sucked. The energy in our entire section when Harvick took the lead, everybody was so stoked. Dude, the whole stands went wild. And then I took a video and like I got the fans' reaction to Harvick taking the lead, and I kept recording and I got everybody's reactions to Harvick.
I saw Dakota in the background.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And Dakota sent us a group chat. He sent a text of him like sitting down after the Harvick wreck. I said, was that after Harvick got Chastain? And he said, yeah. He said, I pulled a Dalton good.
So when Bubba crashed, Dakota looked at me and laughed.
He laughed.
Yeah.
Did you return the favor?
After the fact, yeah. I couldn't show myself too much because Summer's a Harvick fan, so I wasn't gonna be like, oh, because then it would have been a rough time for me. What's up, Priscilla?
I finally got her name right in the live stream yesterday.
How had you been saying it?
I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look at the Daytona 500 stream to see. It was way off though, whatever it was.
Larson is getting cocky. I would agree.
Oh, listen, I want to say this. This profile picture looks a lot like you at first. I swear to God.
I guess I can kind of see it. I can't unmute you because you chose to mute yourself. I love Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, good movie. Bob Barker.
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. What you guys been talking about?
Just random parts of the Cup race.
Yeah, we kind of got on the louvers and Hendrick. Coop, since you were at the track, you didn't see it, but Jeff Gordon like got on in the pre-race and was like the most flustered I've ever seen him. Like I've never seen Jeff Gordon that pissed the whole time. He was like, NASCAR gave it a shitty, like pretty much. Okay, let me give you just a rundown. What he said. He's like, NASCAR gave us shitty parts and we messed with them, and there isn't a damn car on this pit road that's not messed with the parts that are on their cars. He's like, we shouldn't be penalized. And the biggest thing about it is they were like, they took them, they saw them before practice, didn't take them, and then they took them, and then they penalized us after practice. And I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, but
Man, shut the fuck up, Gordon.
Yeah, but who's to
wait,
say that the louvers that you put on weren't the same way, bro? Like, I don't know, you know? That's the thing about it. Like, we said this last year when they were doing these penalties. Like, when they appeal this shit, this should be available to the public. Like, fans should be able to see, like, what's going on.
Let me see it.
There should be a transcript.
The
Because
fuck
I really
you
don't
mean?
know.
What?
They could be telling the truth. Like, I kind of want to believe them. Like, that's the bad thing. Like, I'm not the biggest Hendrick guy. Everybody knows that. Like, I kind of want to believe
You're a
them.
pretty damn big fan.
Yeah, dude, I love them, man. They're my favorite team.
You are a big Hendrick guy. You
Yeah,
always
dude.
have been.
Man, Larson's my guy, dude. Love Larson.
Nah, big
Larson.
Bowman guy.
No, bro.
Bowman is, in my opinion, I will say it right here, right now. I think Bowman, Chase doesn't count. He kind of has a waiver with this one. I get it, but I think Bowman is the strongest driver right now. I mean, we play this game every season. Who's the weakest link at Hendrick? Right now, I mean, Chase doesn't count, so it's automatically Larson because he's the lowest in the points.
I don't think it's Larson. I think it is Bowman still.
You are out of your mind, dude.
Dude,
Bowman has had
Larson-
an incredible
Larson's
run.
been like this close to winning 2 races. Bowman's been like top 10. Like he's done good. Can we just say there's no weak link in Hendrick right now besides Chase and his broken leg?
I guess technically he is the weakest.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
he is
They were like
he's
yesterday, they were like
literally the
introducing the
weakest.
number
Yes,
9 Napa Auto Parts Chevy, Josh Berry, and the fucking crowd is like. Never before have I thought I'd heard the fucking 9 Napa car not get absolutely like titties out, like fucking swinging around. You know what I mean? Like,
You can't even, dude. I've looked everywhere for the NASCAR rule book. Like I've
got
looked
one.
to see if there are leaks. Oh, do you?
my papa's best friend's Shine Runner used to have one back in the day.
It's okay to use a beaver as a seat.
I would.
I got NASCAR for Dummies book if that counts.
What?
I would pay to get a copy
Fuck your
of the current NASCAR rule book. I
Yeah.
would literally pay $200 for it because I want to read it. And there's a website, but I don't know how to log into it. I don't have credentials to log in.
Hey, do me a favor and don't pull up Amanda's comment. No one cares.
Facts.
Shit, she pulls it up anyway.
I don't think he comes back until the summer.
Josh Berry's on my shit list. I'll say
Wow.
that.
Can we
He's-
get? Can we just get an update on your shit list for the season?
Oh yeah, dude. Let me pull it up. Hang on.
A new name gets added to it every week.
My camera is gonna be is gonna go away for a second. Oh, Dalton's gone.
Where did he go?
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Well, I deleted LaJoy. Corey LaJoy's off the shit list now.
Okay.
So I got Tyler Reddick, Suarez, Daniel Hemrick, and now Josh Berry.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you read Suarez how he's in your list?
That's Pitbull's bitch.
What was that for? Was that he wrecked Brad, didn't he?
I think so. I love Suarez, dude. Like I do. Like I love him. But I'm just kind of having fun this year. Like I said, I'm just having fun. I don't remember what half of them done. I know that Hemrick lost me money. I was like, I'll never fucking bet on you again.
Honestly, I wanted to put Hemrick on it after Saturday night, just because there's no sense in just absolutely yeeting Parker at the start finish line.
He did absolutely send that. I saw the replay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll never be a Hemrick guy. I'll tell you that right now. Never.
Fucking fact.
Yeah, I don't even think.
You know what I'll
Suarez-
never be a fan of? Ross fucking Chastain.
Watermelon Crawl. Dude, I can't hate Ross. There's something about him. I love the fact that he does not care at all. There's just something about that to me. Usually I hate guys like that. But I just love the fact that Ross is willing to wreck somebody on lap 1. Like, it's hilarious to me.
What is happening? You're like,
Yeah, I know. If I move at all, my whole freaking thing just shakes.
make it move.
It's like I'm in an earth.
Oh shit! It's a rave, dude.
Yeah.
Turn the lights off.
Like that kid, every time he gets a kill in a Warzone, he has that rave behind him. He's got like a flamethrower. Jordan Taylor at 30-1. I don't know that Jordan's gonna just hop in and be competitive.
You don't
He's
like
not
it,
gonna be
Priscilla?
worth a shit.
Fuck Ross Chastain.
I don't think Jordan Taylor would be worth a damn. I just don't see it. Like if he is, like, cool, that's awesome.
Jordan
But-
Taylor is what is that? The brother of, like Chuck Taylor or something?
Jordan Taylor is a decorated IMSA driver.
Who?
Are you familiar? Jordan Taylor, he's IMSA. Do you know?
IMSA. Bless
yeah.
you.
Races for Corvette, right? Corvette Racing.
He's actually with Dirty Mo Media. He does the jorts, where he's like he does skits and he cuts it up where it's like
gotcha.
the skits with the Dell Jr. download.
Gotcha.
That's him,
gotcha.
yeah.
I don't think Kimmy does worth a crap either.
I think
Man,
Kimmy
fuck
will be competitive.
Really?
Jacob, you don't even watch racing.
Yeah, man, you're right. I don't know.
I do think that Kimmy's going to be competitive. Kimmy looked really good last year before Ross took him out.
Who?
So, Ross.
It's fucking crazy.
Ross
took out his
did-
teammate.
Ross didn't do anything to your boy, if that's what you're mad about. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
He most certainly fucking did.
He didn't even touch him, dude.
He did
Kevin-
that goofy shit on pit road too.
Kevin's
Kevin only
just-
said it because Kevin's out there having a fucking ball. Kevin
was
don't
about-
care.
I was about to just pull Cooper's leg and say Kevin Harvick is washed, but I honestly don't want to say that because I want to be respectful, so I won't say that. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Watch my ass. Watch my ass.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
Insta.
Jordan is helping test the Garage 56 stuff. So
Hey, but supposedly, hey, back to what they said. This is what Chad Canal said. The Garage 56 has nothing to do with the Cup car. It is just so insanely different. So none of that.
and it
translates
is
to the Cup
technically,
car.
but
None of
I
it-
think it's aerodynamics is where they're finding stuff.
Chad Canal said there's nothing that translates
If
from
Chad
the
said
Garage
it, then you have to
56.
believe it.
Chad Canals is the dude. Somebody called him a NASCAR politician. I think I saw Dakota tweet that, and I was like, "That is the best description I've
Dude,
seen."
I breathed the same air as Chad on Saturday during qualifying. He was standing right beside of me, and I was like, "Yeah,
Did
like
you
I didn't
ask
know."
him?
No, I didn't talk to. No, dude, no. There's a swagger about him. Like you don't feel like you're like worthy to talk to Chad.
Dude, I would have immediately been like, "So what did you do to the Louvers?" Like, I won't tell anybody. Like,
Just tell me. Bro.
He's
Just
like, hey,
listen,
look,
mono,
I'll
mono,
tell you.
like right
I'll
here,
tell
right
you.
now. Just
like,
keep
just
with me.
tell me, man. I
Yeah,
just want to.
like just being straight. Listen, you can hold my cell phone. I don't have any
Yeah.
recording devices. Just whisper it. But
Chad
like, he
Canals-
was like right beside of me, and I was like,
Chad Canals said there's nothing that translate from the Garage 56 car to the Cup Series car. He says totally different. And when they asked him about the louvers, he said the one thing that we made sure of is the hood would close. And I was like, you are absolutely like the most intelligent spokesman I've ever heard.
did you see that they like taped over Bowman's louvers when they were going through inspection? Like Hendrick
Yeah.
did.
They're so petty about
Just
this.
give me that
dude.
picture.
I thought it was hilarious.
Hey,
Like,
Give me that picture.
I'm so sorry I was gone for a while. I finally found my NASCAR rule book.
is that what you went and looked
That's
for?
NASCAR Twitter needs to read that.
He actually just had to go poop. He just lied.
That's
He
why.
knew where
Yeah,
it was
that's,
at.
that's always on his toilet. That's what
Uh,
he reads.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just poop and scroll through this. You know what I mean?
Poop and scroll.
Yeah.
What the fuck you got? You gonna like whip
Poop
it
and
out like it's a
flip.
goddamn script?
Kimmy over Taylor. Yeah, if they put that up, I would cash in on that immediately. I would feel confident with that, given Kimmy doesn't get collected in something due to being overly aggressive. But he was super smart the way he ran last year. I'd really like Kimmy a lot. I think he could be like a top.
Oh.
I think he could be a top 10 guy.
Hey, look, passing those picky inspections.
What year is that from?
I think this has to be like 2008, 2009. or
Look
some
on the
shit.
back. It should be on the back. Like
Yeah, I think
you're right.
yeah, it's 2008. I think. 2008 or 2009. One of those two. Anyway.
Yeah, dude, all of that information, it sucks, but I bet none of that holds any relevance today, the way it
Well,
explains it.
Well, let's see.
Read a passage.
All right, so passing those piggy inspections. Long before drivers go to drivers' meetings or teams put the final touches on the cars, NASCAR officials have to approve their cars to race. Throughout the race weekend, NASCAR officials inspect cars. Tristan.
Have you used that before?
Dude, I haven't touched this in like a decade, bro. Anyway, throughout the race weekend, NASCAR officials inspect the cars to see what teams are abiding by the rules. If the cars pass inspection, officials give teams permission for their cars to go on the track by placing a small sticker on the windshield. If they don't, teams must work on the cars until officials deem they are ready to race. Let's see. Surviving the initial inspection. Let's see. Okay, it's for the body. Even though NASCAR Sprint Cup Series racing involves only Fords, Chevrolets, Dodges, and Toyotas, there's a lot of room for tweaking. So officials must make sure that each of the cars conforms to a certain shape. No missiles or bullet drains allowed. officials inspect the shapes of the various makes by using templates, which are for. I can't even fucking read these words. God damn it. For fitting aluminum sheets that are lowered on the various parts of the car body, such as the doors or the hood of the roof line. These templates are part of a large structure contained in the inspection station. Each car must enter the station and must legally fit each template in order to pass inspection. If there's a significant gap between the car in order, fuck, never mind. I can't read today.
Did y'all see Denny walking on Brad shitting?
Yeah.
What I want to know,
First of all, why the fuck was their camera on Brad for like so fucking long?
right?
He's just like-
Yeah, just
Dude, motherfucker hops out of the car and he's like, yep. And like sprints to the fucking bathroom. Like you can tell it's just like it's starting to
Diddy walks over his face when he opened the door, and he was like, "Oh god." Well, my
Did
question
you
is, was
see
he
Denny's
shitting with the
footage?
helmet on?
He had to have been.
Yeah, he still had it on. So
Imagine how terrifying that would
what
be
if
to
he
open
was
up.
just pissing?
Nah, bro.
He
He
was
was
in there
there
for quite a
way too-
while.
Denny would have just opened it and been like, "Oh, sorry, bud." Like you know when you walk in on a guy pissing, like it's not. It's just like
You know what
but
sucks
you're
though?
shitting,
The
like,
fact that a
you're
driver
exposed.
had to shit in a porta potty. Like that sucks.
That's old school.
Could you imagine if you were a fan? Like you're just a fan of Brad and you walk up and you got to piss in the infield and you open it up and you're like, "That's Brad Keselowski shitting."
That was Denny's tweet. He was like, it smelled like the Hawaiian rolls. And I was
dude, that reminds me of that old ESPN commercial back in the day where ESPN did these like driver commercials for the chase, and they did like a couple of drivers saying that they would do anything to win. Like I think this is Jimmy Johnson, or whatever, I believe. Like it was a commercial saying like Jimmy Johnson would do anything to win the championship, and he would lock other drivers in the bathroom so they couldn't make it to the race. And like they showed him Casey Kane going to the porta potty and Johnson coming out just locking him in there.
Who was it the other day? Was it last weekend that Mike Joy called it the Nextel series?
He
I
did
saw
that
that shit,
yesterday, I
too.
think. Yeah,
Was it yesterday?
yeah.
Jesus fuck.
He's falling
I don't know
apart.
if I caught that. I don't know if I caught that at all.
I'll send you the video. I've got it. He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna tune in and watch the Nextel series race." Like,
I think he said Daytona too, or was that Chris Avoda?
He come
Or-
out on Twitter and explained that he did say Daytona, but he said that he was trying to say like I forget what it was. The way he explained it, he said I was trying to say it's like Daytona, but
Or no, wait,
everybody
wait.
was talking over each other.
No, wait a minute. Not Chris Avoda. I forgot she retired. Jamie Little. She did that in the truck series.
Yeah, that's possible. I didn't hear that. So Xfinity series? You guys want to talk about? Xfinity?
we did
What's to
have an
talk about?
Xfinity series race. The first half sucked. That was miserable, dude. I don't know how it was on TV. I imagine it was terrible, but in person it was miserable. What was the broadcast like during that portion?
a lot
where
of
it was
Whopper
just-
commercials. If you live in Knoxville, man, I've talked about it.
Did
all
anybody
fucking
watch
weekend.
the
You got
Xfinity
Kubota
race?
and Knoxville commercials. You saw Trevor Bain.
I only watched like the last half, dude.
Okay, so Dalton, how was it before the last half?
So at the very beginning, it was just really didn't really watch most of it because of just the nonstop cautions. So I kind of I had like March Madness games on my phone while the Xfinity race was on my TV, and literally every time I looked up, like we were under caution, and then we watched Josh go to the start finish line, just park his shit in the middle of the car, and that's when I put down the phone and started watching. After that, really, it finally got back going. But yeah, as for the broadcast, just with the nonstop commercials, it was just like, what can they do? I mean, there's nothing going on. Like they're gonna go to commercial. So
Was the last half like kind of commercial free?
yeah. It wasn't terrible, I don't think. It did get a little bit better, but however, they weren't really that enthusiastic like on the final laps too.
Really?
Shocker.
No.
That sucks. That right. So I hated the first half. It was miserable, and I was kind of like ready to go home. To be honest with you, I've never felt that way at a track, but I genuinely was like,
I wouldn't mind to leave, but I'm glad I stuck around. So we have to talk about it.
Well, and also another thing I forgot to mention. Like, I really I listened to the first part of Door Bumper Clear, or no, excuse me, Denny Hamlin's podcast today, and NASCAR. That's why NASCAR was pissed, just because like nonstop caution flags. So that's kind of like why they were already in a pissed off mood, like wanting to park Josh Williams for like dropping a piece of tape all over the track.
Josh Williams is really good at finding controversy in a good way. It's never anything that's like awful or anything like that. But first with the Junior and his bumper, which, you know, they both played it off great. It was a really good cause for charity. And now this, which I imagine Josh is going to do something pretty cool with it all, with this, whatever he gets for all of this. But
that comes tomorrow, yeah.
Supposed to.
I mean, we didn't get the Hendrick until Wednesday, though, last week.
That's
so
true, yeah.
We'll see. I mean, it should be, historically
the earliest.
speaking, tomorrow is the day that we should get some kind of information. But the tape, right? Tape was the problem.
Yep.
It flew off and then it prolonged. I think it was shitty. I understand it's in the rule books, where if you extend a caution, then you can be parked. So it's within their grounds to do so. I'm not super familiar with what happened. I haven't listened to like all the radio chatter or anything like that. But just from my perspective, he extended the caution and NASCAR said to park it, which, like you said, Dalton, they were pissed. But I think that's probably a little bit too harsh on a guy who like isn't a front runner. Like, just let him throw some more tape on and run out the race.
And here's the problem. It was so damn cold out there that the tape wouldn't even stick. Like, they would have to like torch it to like get it on there. That didn't even do anything either. So I mean, it's not really in his control or his team's control.
Yeah, I mean, that's bad luck. It sucks.
They did all they could. I mean, I can't be mad at them for that.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But so we're standing there in the stands. We have no idea what's happening. And we just see Josh Park hop out. We thought that maybe something was wrong with his car, or, you know, like he couldn't keep going. And we couldn't tell if he gave the deuces or if he was flipping off the crowd.
Oh,
So
yeah, I smacked. I can't remember if it was you or Dakota. One of you guys I smacked. I was like, is he flipping us off? Because he was like...
Now, if he would have flipped off the tower, he'd have been in big fucking trouble.
Yeah. Which that would have been great, honestly. But we see him like walk through, and everybody's like going crazy for him. And then I pull up Twitter and I'm trying to see what else happening, and it all makes sense. I think the way he conducted himself afterwards was incredible. He walked. It looked like he had words with somebody.
He said, "What are they going to do? Fine me? I can't afford to pay it anyways."
Yeah, when he looked at the camera, and it's in the thumbnail for this stream, but when he's like, I love it.
Like,
yeah,
just Taylor Swift, yeah.
I'm not leaving. My AirPods are dying. I'm gonna go get some headphones super quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay, hurry up, because we gotta talk about something else that happened during that moment that Cooper's gonna love. So
I'll be back. Hurry up. My fucking AirPods are dying. What the fuck do you want from me? You want me to rush? You want to
talk about Antonio Brown or not? Hurry the fuck
you
up.
Want to fucking eat dick? All right, eat dick.
Damn.
It was exciting to see, though.
They were trying to interview him on TV. Like, MRN and Regan Smith were literally right there getting ready to talk to him. But unfortunately, they had to wait till he went to the infield care center, because I think that's protocol. But no, they took him straight to the fucking NASCAR hauler. He didn't even go to the infield care center.
Yeah, and Bianchi got the picture of him standing in the NASCAR hauler, and Josh just giving the thumbs up. I love that, dude. We need more personality like that. We especially need people who's going to kind of stand up and buck up against NASCAR. You know, of course, it is it's their job, right? NASCAR is the sanctioning body. There needs to be a sense of respect, but it's also important to have people who are willing to like push up against the control that NASCAR has. Without that, then NASCAR slowly drifts into becoming like F1 as a governing body. Well, I guess F1's not a governing body, but you know what I mean. It's important to have people who are going to like push the officials, and really like stand up for themselves instead of just rolling over. I respect the hell out of it. I think it was a cool move. I think he got his point across very well. Nothing was damaged. Dalton, I know you're going to hate this, but the way Josh handled that was a lot better than how Kyle handled either Darlington issue.
Well, the first Darlington was fucked, but I kind of have a little excuse for the second time. I seriously think he couldn't make the turn just because his fucking wheel's broken.
I think
I think the wheel was broken, and then that's when he said, "Okay, fuck it, y'all take care of this shit. I'm out."
I think there should be a fine.
I agree wholeheartedly. I'm right there with you too.
I think there should definitely be a fine. Like, I do agree that it was a cool moment. Like, it was awesome to see somebody stand up to NASCAR and like shout it out. But at the same time, like, the only thing I think of is, you know, if Kevin Harvick or Denny Hamlin or Ross Chastain or Kyle Busch done that exact same move, they would get a fine. So, you know, for consistency, I do think he deserves to be fined. I don't think it should be like $100K. I saw that in there, JD. Yeah, I don't think it should be like $100,000, but it should be a fine. Because safety does come into play there. You know, anything can happen under a caution lap. Was the cars coming around when he walked off?
I don't remember.
You know, it's a safety issue. But
Who kicked me
Yeah,
out?
I agree. He does need. There needs to be a fine of some sort, but I understand why he did it. Like, I think his message was received, but he still broke clear rules in NASCAR.
Yeah, like written down rules. And I think after it's one of those situations where I think he got pissed off, and they were like, "No, it's literally in the rule book, dude. Like, it's literally like right here." And he's like,
I think the NASCAR came down a little too harsh.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I think trying to park him, like, just dude, let him put some more tape on.
Well,
What's it gonna hurt?
They done Edwards like that. Remember, he was racing, and the Hendrick cars pull off in front of him in the pit, and he's like right behind them. So he dips below him, comes back up on track, and they get him for passing below
that
the
was
double
when they tried to
line.
park him, and he kept driving, and they're like,
Yeah, he was like,
"You need
nope.
to fucking park it."
Yeah, he's like, nope.
And he didn't even gain positions too. Like he actually lost positions because of that.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that
Daytona shootout.
Okay.
All right, Cooper. Now that you're back, so Antonio Brown tweeted about the whole shit.
Hey, put that shit on, boy.
You dig?
You dig?
He deleted the tweet though, which I don't get why, but I did not have Antonio Brown doing
This is
that.
AB. AB does that. He'll post something and just deletes it after. So
But that moment literally looked like Antonio Brown at first. Was when he took off his shit and just walked off the field.
hey,
So before it happened, there was somebody who tweeted it, and I'm sorry to whoever you are that I can't remember you, so I can't cite you. But before the race, he had 13,000 followers, and then as of like today, he was at 21,000.
He was number 3 trending on Twitter too.
Really?
Yep.
We need more of that. We need more stuff like that in the sport. Obviously not like for bad controversies, but we've had a lot of like decently good controversies recently in NASCAR. I think that the Bubba and Larson fight was a good thing for publicity. I think Ross Chastain doing the Hail Melon was a great thing for publicity.
that was dumb.
I think that Ricky winning was probably good overall for publicity. I think one thing about Ricky winning at the 500, Jacob, you're going to agree with me here. I don't think anybody talked enough about him doing the pull-ups.
Dude,
I just don't think people talked enough about it.
One of the coolest race celebrations I've
That shit
ever
was
seen.
slick, man.
That is so.
If he
fucking
let
bad.
go, dude, he probably dies.
He's
Like
dead.
people underestimate like how high he was doing pull-ups.
God,
After
man.
driving 500 or what was it, 530 miles? Isn't that what it was technically?
It was about that. If you're not, yeah.
Like after all the cautions and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was a cool
So-
celebration. I just
Yeah.
remember seeing pull-ups, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is awesome."
Corvette, you're probably not wrong here. In response to the Josh Williams incident, NASCAR is going to fine Kevin Harvick and Rodney Childers. the forbidden romance of Danica and Ricky. That should be one of those NASCAR fanfics. Like, but they need to write it as if they stayed together.
And he does
Do you-
pull-ups.
I do have a serious question though. If Ricky and Danica would have stayed together, would she have been a moon landing denier?
No.
I agree with her, dude. I don't think we went.
We didn't go on the moon.
As
Anybody-
a plot.
No.
The
No.
Russians made it to the moon before
I-
we did. We just had to stage it and make it look like we actually did something.
Yeah, dude. Kubrick filmed it. Old Stanley.
I forgot Stanley did.
Did you know, Cody?
Aaron Rodgers.
Go-
Aaron
go
Rodgers
tell-
has her- What?
Yeah, dude. Aaron is exactly why Danica is the way she is now.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Aaron
though,
Rodgers is being the Hat Man. That
Aaron
fucking-
Rodgers is cool though. Like Aaron Rodgers just has a swagger. Priscilla, thanks for stopping by. I meant to answer your question earlier. You said who's our favorite drivers. I'm kind of a NASCAR fan. Bubba is the guy that is my favorite driver, but I like. at
Guy
this
said that
point-
18 times yesterday. He'd
Yeah.
look at me and grab me and be NASCAR fan over drivers.
Yeah, that makes the day better. When your guy wrecks out, NASCAR fan first.
Nah. Dumb.
Jacob is all about Roush. Cooper's a Harvick guy, and an Austin Dillon guy, and a Chris Bell guy. Dalton's Bush or nothing.
I ain't Chris. I mean, like Chris. I was not like.
I bet Aaron Rodgers does so much cocaine, bro. Like I can just see it, dude.
No,
No, he doesn't-
Big
he doesn't
booger shooter
perks.
guy.
He does some perks, dog.
Perks.
no,
Perk 30. Hey,
Definitely
where you
did
at,
booger.
Tristan? Come on.
no. He does ayahuasca.
You say he wears Oshkosh Bagosh? What'd you say?
Yeah. I think I said that right.
Bibbed overalls.
It's a hallucinogenic.
Perky dance.
Hey, he just got back from his darkness retreat. Like that shit's cool.
That's why he knows he's going to New York to fucking,
The Jets.
I guess, sleep with moms like Zach Wilson. I don't know what the hell his plan is.
Aaron Rodgers is going to win MVP. Watch.
Perk alert. Perk 30.
Thanks for stopping by.
A lot of perk fans
what's
in this
up?
chat.
He's gonna be on. He's gonna be on.
Everybody loves
New
the
York.
perk.
Dude, everybody loves the perks. in the
Everybody
chat.
loves the perks.
Dude, perks are cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Perks
Hey.
are awesome, man.
Aaron Rodgers is scary. I think Aaron Rodgers is just like the most it's funny to me the fact that he like he's anti cancel culture and he always like boasts about the woke media, but in reality Aaron Rodgers is like the most woke athlete in all of sports,
Yeah.
and like he won't acknowledge it. Like the darkness retreat blows my mind. Dude literally lived for like 2 days in just like a dark room.
Yeah. 3.
So like,
3.
did he stay all 3?
I think it, well, I don't know.
I thought he came
He
out.
just
early.
came back from it, so I don't know what he did.
I like Aaron Rodgers' shtick. I think it's cool.
Shtick?
Shtick.
It's not a shtick. That's real life.
Dave
Guy's just
said-
that fucking weird.
That's right.
Hey, y'all want my Gordon Bear?
What the fuck?
Aaron Rodgers does math with Jeremy Mayfield in a cabin in Kentucky.
Hey, yo, go to bed,
see that.
Junior.
Aaron Rodgers.
Ain't you
met
from
the
Ken-
Hat Man.
Yeah, Hat Man.
Digger's perked up. He'd attack me in an alley, not physically, but with his lifeless eyes. Just beats the shit out of you, staring at you.
Who was it that used to say that? Fucking Joe. Joe used to say that Jacob was a skinwalker with his eyes.
Oh yeah, dude. I saw him on Twitter here recently. He's been a character.
Is he?
Yeah.
Like bad?
Depends on how you look at it. I assume that most of
gonna
NASCAR
see.
Twitter would probably hate him.
I just
But-
want to look. I'm not gonna read it.
Yeah, I think this comment was very telling. Kyle Busch said that he doesn't feel like there's much respect in the garage anymore. That's terrifying when we go to tracks like Atlanta, Talladega, and Daytona.
Yeah, you know who does have a lot of respect for?
Who?
Austin Hill, dude. He's just so fucking good, man.
Yeah,
oh
close
my-
out. Austin Hill, dude.
dude,
Tell me about him. This is your moment.
dude, just the best. Somebody tweeted at me, and I was like, Austin Hill is the best because every time Austin Hill wins, which has been 3 times this season, if you're keeping count,
3 out of
I'm like, Austin Hill's the best. And somebody tweeted at me, I don't know who it was, but they were like, it's a little too early in the year to make that claim. And I was like, dude, I made this claim last year. Like, I've been on this train since last year, dude. Yeah, man, he's just getting better. I mean, he's obviously the championship favorite.
Hey, hear me out. Ready? What if Austin Hill goes to the 4?
That's a good pick.
That'd be cool, but I don't see him leaving Chevy.
Why?
I feel like he's got them RCR ties.
He's a dirty ass racer. He's got that background, man. He's brash. He's ready to go. Stuart Haas needs to stay young. You got Priest. You got Briscoe.
You know,
but
me and
Austin
Jacob
Hill-
actually talked about this in the live stream yesterday because Ivan brought it up, like where we would see Austin Hill if he went to the Cup Series like next season. We know this is not going to happen, but I remember when Kyle got introduced to RCR last season that Rich Steels was going to make a 3rd charter for Tyler Reddick, even though we all knew it was bullshit right away. But
Yeah.
if he would or maybe if Austin Dillon just did,
I'm telling you, Austin Dillon's going to be out.
That's
There's
what I'm
no
saying.
way.
Like he just moves the front office spot at
He has to.
RCR, and Austin Hill comes in, but it's a 33 instead.
Nope, I don't think he leaves. I don't
Austin
think
Dillon
Dillon
needs to go.
leaves. I mean, I agree with most of everybody, but I don't think he
because
goes.
he rocked his socks.
Hey, I'm telling you, Austin Hill, that is a Busch Light sponsor guy.
Ross is getting Busch Light. Austin Hill's going to stay with RCR.
Ross Chastain's not a Busch Light guy.
I don't think Austin Hill
Ross
stays.
Chastain drinks Stella Artois.
I think as good as Austin Hill has been the past couple seasons, I think he does need another year in Xfinity.
Nah.
At least three years. I mean, dude, he's winning, bro.
Honestly, go like 2 years. Like win three fucking championships. Like add 4 years, dude. Eat it up and just wait until a good ride opens. No sense in rushing.
No.
This guy genuinely has the chance to be a great at this sport. The way that he is so competitive, dude. He is like, I think he's the first serious contender to be like the Pad Piper since Junior. In my opinion, I think Brad is the closest thing we've had to Dale Jr. at super speedways.
Yeah.
A lot of people sleep on how good Brad is at super speedways, but I think that Austin Hill is like that next guy, and he has already shown that he can win at more than super speedways.
He is one of he might be. I hate to say this, but I think he is the best super speedway racer I've ever seen.
Dude, he's fucking invincible.
Dude, you cannot.
Yeah, I think that's insane.
I
think he
don't.
can be.
Yeah,
I don't. As far as like, obviously he hadn't been in a Cup car yet, right? Like that's a little early. I can't
he
say
was.
the Cup car. But as
He
far as
was weird.
Xfinity, yeah, dude.
Crazy for him to be the best that he couldn't even qualify for the 500.
Dude, he's such a good super
Bro,
speedway
don't
racer.
even start. It ain't my fault Travis Pastrana forgot where his brake was. Thought he was in a fucking Subaru again.
That
Ain't my damn fault.
That was Dale
This dude
Suarez's
jacked
fault.
up on that Black Rifle coffee and took my boy out. That's bullshit.
That was Dale Suarez's fault right there.
Coors literally sponsored the man who killed Dale Earnhardt Sr.
I was gonna say, like, Austin Hill's so good at super speed racing, you can't even right hook him into the wall.
Dude, look,
No, dude. Like
look
he
at
about
that,
got
look at
wrecked.
that hashtag.
Yeah,
It
he about got Ryan Newman, and it never happened just because he's that good.
I told Cody yesterday I'm drinking straight Michelob Ultras. If Ross Chastain gets Busch Light, I'm done with Busch Light. Selling the fandom.
That's a
21
good
to
one.
33.
That's a good one. The 21 Cup.
Oh shit!
The 21 car. That would be a great fit for him.
No.
Like,
The
I mean,
4. That is the most perfect ride for Austin Hill. How do you get better than the 4?
I
He's
don't
not
think he.
going to Ford.
I don't
Why?
think he goes forward.
But if he's going to the 21,
But also, like,
Chevy.
like if you're looking at Austin Hill,
The
right?
21? Harrison
Wait,
Burton?
I see. Okay, yeah, I see. Never mind. Ignore me. Yeah, no,
Oh.
he's not going to Ford. I was thinking RCR has the 21. And
Oh.
yeah.
But here's the thing with Austin Hill, right? Like, I know we're sitting here talking like RCR might take him, Storehouse might take him, but like, why isn't like the Wood Brothers looking at this guy? Why isn't Trackhouse looking at this guy? Why isn't Legacy looking at this guy? Why isn't RFK looking at this guy? I mean, this dude is winning in super speedway racers. He's competitive super speedway races. He's starting to win off of super speedway races. I mean, he's got Vegas under his belt now. He's running up front like every week. Like, if I'm another team, I'm trying to get this dude.
How long is his contract with RCR though?
Let me see if I can look it up.
Deegan to the 4.
I see that happening.
I actually do as well.
That makes so much sense.
No.
I just think that Austin Hill stays with RCR. I think Austin Hill takes over the 3.
I'd be cool. Well, the 3 probably won't be a car after Dylan. Right?
Probably like 33.
Or it's like rebranded. Like
Unless they change the
rebranded-
font. Like if they change
Yeah.
the font, I'm cool with it.
It looks
Rebranded
like he
three.
just only re-signed for this season.
Who, Dylan?
Yeah, bro,
Austin Hill.
this
Oh,
dude
the
definitely
4.
being talked to.
To the 4. Put it.
Wherever he goes, dude. If he goes to RFK, I'll shit a brick. Like I will literally
He
shit.
drives the 6.
Who?
Bro, no, the 60.
What manufacturer
does
is
60?
Hattori?
What'd you say?
What manufacturer is Hattori in the trucks?
I think they're still Toyota, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Yodas.
I don't know.
He's bounced around everywhere. Shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, he was good. I mean, he won Daytona in the Hattori truck.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm.
What year was that?
Oh, it was after Moffitt left. I can't remember.
COVID year.
It was him and Sheldon were going down to the wire.
COVID year.
It might have been COVID year, dude. 2020 to like 2022 was a blur. I don't even remember.
It's all the same.
Yeah, dude. It was like a
One big
month.
year.
But yeah, he's the best. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree that Austin Hill is the best?
I agree.
Damn straight. Go to the 4.
It's hard to argue anymore, but I'll
Okay,
tell you one thing.
was.
He's
It
not
was
going to
COVID
the
year.
4. He's not going to Ford.
Penske.
He's not going to Ford. Chevy's
You'll
not
fall.
going to let him go.
Yeah, Chevy will.
Chevy doesn't lose drivers.
Chevy's
all
dumb. Anyone that drives a Chevy's a bad driver.
Yeah, they cheat. They're cheaters.
Yeah, cheating ass Chevys.
So, we've kind of talked about the Cup race a lot anyway, so we could kind of simmer down towards the end. Ryan
Chastain a bitch.
Ryan Blaney was everybody's favorite going in, and Ryan Blaney did Ryan Blaney things. He sped on pit road. I have a feeling if Ryan Blaney never sped on pit road, Ryan Blaney wins the race.
Serious question.
But-
How did he get 3 laps back? I really want to know.
He lucky dogs.
Well, no, because he was 3 laps down at the end of stage 2, and we didn't get a caution till the pile up, which is like, what, 20 laps later? So he probably could have took the wave around at the end of stage 2, and then probably got the free pass on the big one. But like he was 3 laps down, and after that big one, he was already 12th.
But I think there's a lot of factors that go into play why Blaney didn't make it back up there. The
he's
speeding
mid?
penalty. Huh?
Because he's mid.
You know. Well, I think that because the Fords decided not to work together, which was kind of weird for Atlanta.
No one really worked together, did they?
Yeah,
It was
it
weird.
was weird how they pitted because when Kyle Busch come down, like
It was
practically
what?
by
Kyle
himself.
Busch and someone else.
Well,
Truex.
Austin
It was
Dillon
Truex.
came down
Yeah,
by
it
him.
was Truex.
There was no teamwork besides the Fords, and that was it.
I think Austin was running out of gas. Something happened.
He did.
Fucking-
Yeah, wave around to 2 lucky dogs for Blaney. That's how he got back on. That's what I thought.
So if I work at Ford Performance, right, and
Hey,
I see
Chrome,
Brad
too.
leading, and I see Joey come up, and then Blaney's behind Joey, and then Cindric's in the back, I'm gonna want those cars to work together. But Penske just said the hell with it and forced Brad to work with 2311 and Joe Gibbs. And that right there is what happened. Joey's car was a rocket ship. Don't get me wrong. Joey's was the strongest car at that track the whole day. I mean, he was no, he was the strongest.
Kevin.
No.
Oh,
No. Kevin
no.
was nowhere near stronger than Joey.
I fucking hate to
Kevin
admit
was
it,
the
but
long
yeah.
car again. Kevin was the long car.
No, I disagree.
Kevin
I think,
was-
Ross.
I'm with Jacob here. I think Joey.
Joey had a great car.
Kevin was
Kevin-
literally
Joey-
back before like the first two stages.
Kevin was just poking though. He kind of let himself do it. I mean, he rode the low.
I would agree if like all the Stewart Haas cars weren't like 20th and below.
Yeah, what happened to Priest? Like Priest.
He-
is-
Voltage issue.
Yeah. He should have been parked like a long ass time ago because there was no way he was meeting minimum speed.
Yeah, dude, Joey had a rocket ship. But when they went up to help Brad, they tried to ditch Brad and they forced Brad to work with the Toyotas. So now Joey and the Penske cars put themselves in this situation on the bottom of the track where they're having to make gains. Like they're having to work extra hard. Then the ideal situation was Brad comes down, they get it, run up the high line, they run the train, and then guess what? Joey, you've got Blaney and Cindric behind you. But for whatever reason, like Joey's just the type of guy. I mean, he done it at Daytona to Brad. He dips out, he'll dip out on you. Like that's just the way he is. He's competitive, super aggressive driver. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but yeah, man. I mean, that's the reason why Blaney could never get up there. At one point, I didn't think the Penske cars were going to make it back up to the front as the laps were winding down. I thought Joe Gibbs was going to win the race. Or a Toyota.
Joey's just a different beast. I mean, honestly, like Joey, I think
It
Brad
does.
would have gave Joey a real run for his money at the end. So therefore, I think Joey was just smart trying to get because he knew Brad was going to be a contender.
Yeah, well, I mean, the block at the end, right? Like Brad could have 100% slammed Joey in the wall.
Yeah.
But he wanted, and you know, and a part of me wishes that he would have, right? Like I wish that he would have piled him up and just not gave a shit. But at the same time, like I think Brad did it to make a statement. Because like as soon as he got out of the car, he was like, right there's proof that veterans can run this race and not pile up the whole field. But I don't know, man. I mean, Joey, the fastest car, the best car, won the race. Weird that that's his first win out of the Pennzoil car.
yeah, right. That's what Justin was talking about.
Yeah.
We were all talking pre-race, and they were talking about how Joey's never won outside of a Pennzoil or a shell car.
Yep.
And well, there's first time for everything. Jacob, I don't know if you saw this comment or not, but it said, "Too bad my internet is too good to be a Brad fan."
Bro, listen, Chrome.
Um,
Who's Chrome's driver? Is it Jeff?
He's a Willie B guy,
Oh my god.
big Willie B.
I mean, I can't say shit. He's won 2 races, but he did cheat. So I mean, it's okay. But I mean, I don't know.
Lucky Dog is the only luck Blaney ever had. Facts. Joey live at 14-1. Good grab. This is a fun one. Top 3 drivers right now. Is Logano number 1? Yeah, absolutely. I don't think
No.
there's any question about it.
No.
I think it's even more shocking when you look at his age.
Dude, he's not even. So I looked one time, and there's like this statistical. Somebody put it together. A driver's prime is like 37 to 39 years old, and Joey is years away from that.
We talk about Chrome. Yes, they did. You know they did, bro. You know they did.
Who's the top 3 though? Joey. If Joey's 1, who's number 2?
Like at the moment, like currently, like this season.
Riley Herbst.
I don't even.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Perk 60.
Are we talking like?
Perk 30s?
Are we talking like all series across? Because second would be Austin
No. Let's say Cup.
Cup.
I think Ross. I think Ross goes into the.
Get the fuck
play.
out of here.
I don't disagree. I don't know if I put Ross as 2.
I don't think I put Ross at 2.
No, I don't put Ross as 2.
Brad, maybe.
No, not at the moment. I mean, he's getting back to where he was.
You know, I've got one, and it's probably gonna surprise you. I think it's Christopher Bell.
It's honestly not a bad pick. Like, I don't want to pick him, but it's not a bad pick. It's hard to argue.
Chris Bell is just always there, dude, and he's young. He's like, I think he's 27 or 28. I mean, he really came into his own last season. He closed out last season on a tear.
Bell isn't there yet. What?
Insane, bro. Insane.
I don't know about that.
Kyle number 1, then Joey. Larson or Bush?
Neither.
Oh, Bush. No, Kyle Bush
Wait.
is not number 1.
No.
Yes, he is.
Only in your heart, bro.
I appreciate the.
I will never
No,
say anything
support.
nice about Larson. Larson could win all 36 races, and I would still find something to bitch about with Larson.
I think Byron, right? Like, you got to say Byron if we're talking
I think
current.
Byron might be like top 6. He's got 2 wins. Don't get me wrong, but
I want to say currently it's Byron.
really, so you have Joey, Byron, Chastain.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Joey, Bell, Chastain.
I mean, like, what's the points right now?
Point leader is Joey.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then-
Christopher Bell's second in points, bro. So
So I guess technically Bell is the second best, right?
yeah,
Um,
really.
I feel like we just got to kind of say like off the last little bit, because if we're doing like career wide, then I mean Bell is nowhere near like top 3
No.
as far as everybody running right now. I
Just
I
like
think,
current performance.
yeah, like out of the last 10 races to kind of like bleed into last year a little bit. That is a
Really
good question.
cheated.
Be careful because you're gonna get mauled to death on Twitter. You're gonna call
Just
some
do of all
guy-
time and see how many people bitched about not putting Jeff Gordon up there.
Yeah.
It works every time.
What's poppin', AJ?
Yeah, Chrome dude, he definitely cheated, but I mean, he is the best.
Oh, dude, yeah. So I'm spot on. That is the 30 best guys.
To be fair though, that's after Hendrick penalty, right? Like, that's after Hendrick penalty.
Yeah, yeah. I'll never not be a Larson hater.
What the fuck? Top 3 careers is Harvick, Busch, Truex over Hamlin.
Active
Purdue.
right now.
Yeah,
I
Purdue.
feel like Joey might be Truex.
I'm probably putting what? Kyle. Probably Denny. And Joey, yeah.
I think Harvick's got to be in the top 3 as far as active drivers.
Stuart Haas wise, yes. RCR wise, no. That's why it's like a.
The last dude, he owned the 2010s.
That is true.
This is what I say all the time. Who
Yeah.
is Jeff Gordon?
Oh
We're doing
no,
this season.
Yeah, go Purdue.
Purdue do.
Dalton probably talked about that yesterday.
Actually, no. No, I did not. So, I think he's definitely a lot better than he was last year at JGR, but I think the past couple 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th place finishes starting to get annoying a little bit, but I think in the next month, he's heading to some tracks where he can finally compete for wins and get top 5s again.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Like this weekend at Coda, that 8 car was dominant on half the road courses last season.
Nah. We're going to give it to Dylan.
I wouldn't mind that.
Papa's money, he's got to get his money's worth, you know.
Yeah. Come on, Dylan, you're letting me down here. But after that, he's going to Richmond. I'm very curious to see how Richmond goes because obviously that's Joga's Race's playground and him not being at Joga's Racing anymore. I don't know what that's going to do. Bristol Dirt won their
Y'all want
last
to go to
year.
Richmond?
No.
Can we make a family trip to Richmond? Good talk.
It's time for Kyle to retire.
Get the fuck out of here, Debbie.
Washed.
Cowboys is washed. Penske.
So Joey wins. First win at Atlanta, right?
Unfortunately.
I thought it was really cool. He posted that picture of him and his dad, and he said, "We've waited since 1999 for this," because he used to dominate the Bandoleros back then. At Atlanta, that was one of the tracks that he like dominated as a kid. So it's cool that he grew up and then wins at Atlanta. That's
The
pretty.
Bandoleros were there yesterday, weren't they?
Do what?
The Bandoleros were there yesterday, weren't they?
Just some of the kids who run in them.
Okay.
I think they run like on Thursday night.
Mm.
If you look at the list of wins, it's Harvick, Busch, and Hamlin, and they're all within the top 20. We have such a great era of drivers right now that are like coming to the end of their career, and it's so sad.
If Kyle Busch retired right now, I bet money on Joseph.
Again, there are things I'd much rather do than drink a Four Loko and become a Joey Logano fan.
Yeah.
Be a
If you
chase
want to
guy.
find out, join the LTC Discord down in the description below.
Can you read all comments if you join like right now today?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I do want to give a shout out. We reached 1,800 followers on Twitter, which is fucking sick. The support that we've gotten in like the last 3 months, insane, dude. Absolutely insane. So yeah, that's exciting. Thanks for everybody who follows us along. I do appreciate it. In celebration, I'm gonna have me a shot out of my junior shot glass.
Of water?
No, it's actually tequila, bro.
Ugh.
I became a tequila fiend, dude.
Oh no.
Margaritas are so fucking good.
Dude, you tried Felicia's yesterday?
Uh-uh.
She had that frozen one. She tapped me and she's like, hey, it's a double. Try it. Dude, that was the best fucking margarita. Frozen margarita I've had at a track.
We fell in love with them during Daytona. I don't know how many margaritas I drank while we were down there for the 500, but it was a lot. I had like 6 of them at the airport alone.
I kind of want to try them Cheddar's margaritas. They actually look pretty good.
They are good.
You'd get sauced off one house tequila one, bro.
I like at Texas Roadhouse they have the Patron shooter one. Dude, that one's so good.
With the little like neon tube.
Yeah, but they like put it in the drink.
So you can take the shot, you can pour the shot, do what you want with it. Yeah. I like that. That's true. His moonshine days. It's just
True.
I'll
Water
never
star.
forget.
What's this one right here? Like the red one?
Is that
That's
the
a
island?
salt lamp, bro. Yeah.
That's Himalayan rock salt, dude.
Yeah, bro. I'm glad that your air is pure, man. Yes.
But
Or do you
so
want to read me?
for Cheddars, as far as drinks go, the Island Tiki is good. I think I've done the strawberry margarita, and their Long Island tea is incredible.
I don't know about the Long Island tea. I'm not a big fan. I just don't like tea though.
Long Island tea doesn't have tea in it.
But it's like that tart.
Oh, you actually don't? You don't like tea either?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Dude, finally, I found somebody.
I'm addicted to this, man.
swim.
I'm not a
telling
big tea
you,
guy
these
either.
fucking black
like
cherry
tea?
little waters, man.
Dude, I could swim in tea. I love
Uh-uh.
sweet tea, unsweet tea. I don't care. I love tea. Like chamomile tea, Earl Grey tea. I fucking love tea. Nothing makes
Warm
you feel
tea.
fancier. Oh yeah, nothing makes you feel fancier than like sipping on like a nice little bedtime
Oh
tea.
shit, Jack and Mountain Dew. God damn, Debbie, that's a good combo.
Ugh.
Nobody believed it until they tried.
Ew,
No.
fuck no. There's no way that's good. There's no way.
That was Cooper's reaction too, and he tried it, and he was like, "Holy!"
She poured
shit.
it up. She's like, "Take you a sip," and I did. And I was like, "Oh shit, man, that's good." Damn.
I don't see how. I just can't.
dude.
It's good,
They
man.
work together so
No,
well.
There's no fucking way. There's no
Hey,
fucking way.
y'all be missing out. Mom, I think Mom's gonna try to pull up for the truck race, in a couple of weeks at Bristol. So You know we're gonna tailgate again. I don't know if it's okay to tailgate on the Lord's Day, the day that Jesus rises, but we're definitely gonna drink it up on Saturday. I say that like I slam. So real quick, I didn't take any alcohol to the race, and Coop just like starts feeding me beers, and every time he offers one, I'm like, sure. I still never got any kind of buzz. I don't know how many I drank, like 4 or 5.
Couple. Yeah.
But yeah, I only drank like whatever alcohol that Cooper handed me. So
I got a supply for the group, man. I had enough. That's why I was like, man, you're sitting there all by yourself. You look sad. You might need something. Here.
Well, now I did eat like 3 3-Chi gummies before the start of the race on Sunday.
What flavor?
Well, it's not 3-Chi. I just say 3-Chi for the product plug.
Oh damn!
But
You gotta get that sponsorship money. Come on.
You know they have 3G seltzers.
Yeah.
They have seltzers now.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you can't see it, but right here there's a sticker actually. It's a Delta 8 company that makes seltzers. So taking in THC through I'm about to sound like a jackass here. When you drink THC, it actually makes it more potent, and the effects hit you a little bit quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
And
should
when
we
you
shoot
do-
it up with a syringe? Would that do
I
something?
wouldn't do that, no.
No.
But fun fact though, where it's in a seltzer form and it's carbonated, it passes into your oxygen faster. Like it goes into your blood faster because it's carried by oxygen.
So somebody could just get fucked up for cheap, right? Is that what you're saying? How much are these seltzers? They gotta be expensive.
Probably
No,
like
they
$4.
vary. Yeah, it just depends on where you can find them.
I went to a dispensary and they had them for like, it was like $2-3 for like
Yeah.
regular cans.
All CBD stores are failing now in Northeast Tennessee because you could just go right across the border to Virginia and buy marijuana now. So like all the
See-
CBD stores are just crumbling.
There should be a rule about state lines, man. Like if you're so far from a state line, like I should be able to go over there. You know what I mean?
You should.
Nobody's stopping you.
Bro,
Go
I'll
do
go
it.
right up. I mean, nobody is stopping me, but like if you do get caught over here, right? Like it's over.
It's the same thing, man. Shit.
I mean, don't buy 6 pounds and you're fine.
Dude, I'm gonna go buy like a truckload.
What are you,
I don't know.
fucking Clint Eastwood from The Mule?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go to Beach Creek. Have me some good times.
We'll never see you again. But
I haven't drank. I
Dude,
haven't drank.
NASCAR races are easy to like finagle beers away from people. Like people are so willing to give a beer.
Yeah.
Well, I remember at Daytona, I don't know if you saw it, Cody, but there was this guy that was in front of us that was just drinking out of a bottle, like a glass bottle. And I forget who it was. Me and somebody was like, how the fuck did he get in here with that? It's
So
Coronas.
I mean, I'll tell you how. I'll tell you exactly how. They don't look in the coolers anymore.
Dude, I told
At
Cody
all.
yesterday, I walked straight through. They didn't check my cooler. They didn't pat me down, nothing. I said, I could bring a fucking gun in here right now and nobody would say a word.
Oh, shit.
Well, I think that's where
Crazy.
the metal detectors are really handy for that, though.
Is it though?
For sure.
It was on a roll of beeping, man. Like I kept hearing it beep.
There's a
And
different
it was
kind of sound. But on the other side, they have lights that indicate whether or not it goes off from their perspective.
I kind of got busted last year in Atlanta because that chain wallet I had, I forgot to take it out of my pocket, and yeah, they caught me with it because it's metal.
Yeah, see?
What,
Yeah.
you think you're gonna smack a fucking person with your chain during the race?
Well, no, I mean, he's just. Did they wand you afterwards?
Well, no, like they stopped me. Like there's actually like cameras too that show you like, hey, like there's like a piece
Oh,
of
like the
metal, like,
location,
yeah. So like they stopped me and said, hey, like key into your pockets. I'm like, yeah, it's just my wallet here.
Honestly, I'm glad that they don't thoroughly search the coolers. It makes it faster. If somebody's taking in a weapon, it's going to be caught by the metal detector.
Yeah.
And it gives fans a little bit more freedom to take in pretty much anything, right? I mean, there might be an asshole who takes in a glass bottle and chucks it over the fence, but that's few and far in between.
Parv.
Thank God nobody does any stupid shit like that. But I'm glad that they don't like strictly enforce like the cooler searches. I think I go to my fair share of concerts and music festivals,
And music festivals, dude, you get like the full search. They are very thorough. Concerts are pretty thorough. NASCAR races, everybody's there to just drink beer and have fun. You don't really, of course, you're gonna have some dipshit that drinks too much and wants to fight, but you don't have anybody who's like psycho trying to go into a race.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Bristol's security doesn't really give a shit that much compared to other tracks.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, they still have metal detectors.
Yeah.
They just installed them like last year, and like I know Atlanta had them for a couple seasons before, but every time I go to Bristol, they would just like take a look for like 0.5 seconds. They go, "You're good."
I feel like that kind of goes along with Appalachian culture, though, too, right? It's supposed to be kind of wild, so
Yeah, and they know nobody's being stupid.
yeah.
I mean, that's just like and of course, like you could always probably do more security wise, but
It's like that South Park episode where Eric Carmen's like hijacking a NASCAR car, and Kenny tries to bring an AR-15 to the racetrack to try to shoot his tires out. And the security guy goes like, you cannot bring an AR-15 to the racetrack. He's like, oh, come on. And Kenny goes in without it. He said, you can probably buy it at the gift shop.
yeah.
What a fucking episode.
NASCAR is the only place that don't treat their fans like boot camp at security. Even Dollywood is bad. Yeah. Also, though, that's just the kind of that's American culture now. We have to be safe, and I think I would rather be overly searched than underly searched, though. At the same time, I say that about the coolers just because I want to be able to take in like a bottle of liquor if I want to, right? But I guess NASCAR is just their demographic of like fans kind of helps. Walk through the NASCAR crowd and like try to find somebody who doesn't own a gun responsibly. It's gonna be hard because everybody fucking responsibly owns a gun that goes to a NASCAR race.
Yep.
That's impressive. But now that I think about it, I've been to a couple of shows there. I don't know that I've ever really like gone through security. I even went to a hockey game there.
It's kind of bad, man. You just kind of
Yeah.
like slide in.
Well, you know how like Preds fans like sneak in fucking catfish.
They just tape it to the goddamn body.
You know, they literally like wrap it around their fucking.
Well, so
bodies.
that's insane.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Bridgestone Arena is considered to be the safest arena in the United States for their security measures.
Yes.
And these motherfuckers, I think they know. I think they're like, that guy has a catfish. And they're like, we got to let him through.
They literally like get like Reynolds wrap it around their fucking waist.
Dude, just
But they come
imagine that. Like, imagine
you
how
imagine the
bad they
smell?
fucking
No.
smell. Yeah.
No.
You're sitting in there like, oh my fucking god, dude.
And it's not just Nashville. Like Detroit Red Wings fans, they do octopus, and
Yeah.
there's so many others. I remember there's a Preds fan at Anaheim. Like one guy brought a dead duck in there, threw it on the ice for the
Oh
Anaheim
my
Ducks.
god! Fuck.
For the Anaheim
Grabs it by the
Ducks.
neck, just chucks a fucking duck in the damn puck.
Jeffrey Earnhardt should bring one of those mud catsy noodles and just chuck it over there.
Well, so you're not allowed to take in coolers at music festivals, which I think that's a good thing. Music festivals are way too crowded for people to have coolers on. You could take in your Camelback. Dude, that's one of the greatest inventions in the world. You just your little backpack with water, and you got your straw. Genuinely, such a good invention. But yeah, I understand why music festivals don't allow coolers or anything. That would be stupid. People get way too fucked up on drugs at music festivals to have a cooler. There's no telling what would happen. Like, they'd beat the shit out of somebody with it. All you need is just a bottle for you. Never share. I remember in what was it? It was a wrestling game, and it came out in like maybe it was like Raw 98. I don't remember what it was called back then. But fans would like throw TVs and baseball bats into the fucking ring in that game. So much fun.
From the crowd, yeah.
Yeah. UT fans and golf balls. UT fans and mustard bottles. So anyway, Joey won. Moving on from that, y'all have anything about Coda to say?
I'm actually very excited. This is the most excited I've been for a road course race in a long, long time. No stage cautions for this weekend.
Yep.
New
Big
short track,
talking point.
new short track package. So there's a lot to be hyped about.
I'm excited for it. I like Coda as a track. I think it's cool that we go to an F1 track. Speaking of, we're going to have Gunther in there from the Drive to Survive series. If you've watched it, then you know he's the Haas team principal. He's going to be in the booth. And then who else is in the booth? Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch. Yep.
Yeah. Now, I think 4 people in the booth might be a little bit too much, personally. It might work. It might keep Mike Joy quiet, hopefully. I think it's time for Mike Joy to retire. He's just way past his glory days. He needs to hang it up. He called it the Nextel Cup series. He said we were in Daytona. I didn't even watch it, bro.
I think Mike Joy's a legend. He can stay as long as he wants.
Nope. Have you gone back and listened to DW in 2014?
You know, I did actually. I watched Jamie McMurray when he won Talladega the other day. That was the year before. I think it was in 13. I never did think DW was that bad.
He wasn't.
To tell you the
Dude, he was so bad. He just rambled. And
No.
To tell you the truth, and maybe this is where I grew up with it, I think the booth with Mike Joy, Larry McReynolds, and DW is a hard to beat booth.
2012.
it was great in
years.
2007.
It was great all the way up till it ended. I think that there is no energy that can match that. I mean, when Larry McReynolds said, "Pull those belts up tight," and DW,
yes,
the boogity, even though it was as memey as it was cool as hell to hear.
Larry McReynolds would get so fucking excited late in the race when there's a
they're
good pedal on the
100
track.
years old now.
Yeah, well,
They were great back then.
they're still better than Jeff Gordon. I mean, Jeff Gordon was awful.
I would take
bland.
Jeff Gordon.
He was bland.
I would take Jeff Gordon as the head commentator over Mike Joy in an instant. I wouldn't even think twice about it.
Just like on the track, Jeff Gordon is maybe a top 5 commentator.
Oh, I don't think he's even top 5 commentator.
No,
I don't think he's anywhere near top 5.
I just wanted to make a joke.
I don't even know that I put Mike Joy in the top 5.
Mike Joy is definitely top 5. You're out of your mind if you say Mike Joy is not top 5.
Ned Jarrett, Larry Mack. Let's see. Ken Squire. But, well, I mean, yeah, we'll consider him a commentator. Bob Jenkins.
Ned Jarrett.
Yeah, I said him first.
Oh.
Benny Parsons. Jamie McMurray. Adam Alexander.
No.
Dude,
Patrick, Clint
that
Boyer,
is so biased.
Tony Stewart.
It's such biased
Mike
hatred.
Joy. Alan Bestwick. There we go. Alan Bestwick is
Ooh, Alan
definitely
Bestwick.
better than Mike Joy.
Alan Bestwick. Yep.
I'm telling you,
Alan
man,
is better than Mike Joy.
when Mike Joy retires, everybody that hates him is going to be like, "Oh my God, Mike, I'm sad to see you go. You were part of my childhood. I don't want to fucking hear it."
This new Fox booth sucks. Bring Mike Joy back.
They did the same shit with DW, dude. Everybody started shitting on DW. That's why Fox got rid of him. And look at it now. I hear people all the time when they brought DW back to Bristol. They said, "Oh man, it's cool to see DW's back in the booth. Why ain't he back? Why ain't he in the booth anymore? Because you fucking bitched about him and got him fired. That's why. That's what happened, dude. And we're gonna be fucking stuck with Tony Stewart, Clint Boyer, and probably Kevin Harvick. And
SHR in the booth, baby.
2 bland Stuart Haas guys that have a personality of a rock 90% of the time, and Clint Boyer going, "Oh!"
Wait, whoa!
Fuck
You think Kevin Harvick has the personality of a rock?
He reminds me of my uncle.
I don't. Okay.
Barney
I'm not going to say which one, but that's probably why I say that.
You could tell that this is my mom. Jeff Gordon sucks as a commentator as bad as he did.
Jacob, you've had nothing but W opinions these past 3 weeks.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Dalton, just whatever, bro.
I have. I appreciate it, Dalton.
Kevin Harvick.
Austin Hill's the greatest fucking driver ever.
It's time for bed. Truck series. We got Coda.
Kevin Harvick is going to be 10 times the commentator Mike Joy could ever be.
Kevin Harvick.
And this
will be
comment right here pisses me off, and let me tell you why. I don't give a shit about Insight from 1942. I could give two fucks about listening to his Thunderbird from his graduating class. Keyboard warriors. Yeah, here we go. Dude, I saw yeah, keyboard warrior. Well, do your fucking job.
I will say that
I don't
Kevin
like that.
Kevin Harvick will be probably a good commentator. And also, I will say Kevin Harvick is probably top 3 nicest drivers I've ever met. I met
Yeah,
him.
but fucking old Purdue dickhead over here saying he's a smartass.
Kevin Harvick? No, dude. He's been nice as hell every time I met him. I met him like 3 times. Nicest guy.
Fucking Purdue.
He's just quiet. He's just a quiet
Yeah.
dude. That's why. That's what worries me. But
I agree.
No,
I agree.
no,
No.
Davey.
where was the keyboard warriors? I thought that shit was hilarious, dude. Everybody runs their
I
mouth.
still listen to Dell Jr. ASMR. What do you mean?
I will say this. The keyboard warrior thing last week was funny, but the second week in a row, like, you made your point last week. Like, okay, like, we get it.
I think you should keep saying it. I
Yeah,
love him.
right
dude.
here. JD's got it. Mike Joy might be insightful about a classic car, but his race inside is long ass gone. Thank you.
I made my point. Everybody got DW fired. They shit talked him.
Yep.
And everybody bitched about Jeff Gordon and Clint Boyer when they got in the booth. And
I hope that Twitter keeps it up against Mike and runs him out of there.
I'm just gonna say this: if you hated DW, wait till you're stuck with his fucking brother.
I would rather have Mikey on Sundays.
No!
nah, dude.
No.
He just needs the grid walk. That's what he needs to do. He
His
needs to do
grid
the
walk-
gritty.
I love the grid walk.
If Michael Waltrip is in the booth on Sundays, I will mute the TV on Sunday.
Thank
I
you. Thank you.
Michael is a good commentator.
No.
No, the fuck he
Dell
ain't.
Dell Jr. is a fantastic commentator, but he never
I agree.
gets to speak because of Jeff Burton.
I love Dell Jr.
Yeah.
I
Jeff
love
Burton
everything
just never
Dell
shuts
Jr.
up.
does.
Like, Jeff
I
Burton
think we
and
need Jeff, Harrison, and Jeb all in the booth.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
Jeff Burton.
God.
Jeff Burton and Steve Letarte, well, they'll go on about a topic. They'll be like, yeah, man, see the way these cars are, the wings. This is what happens when the wings does this, because you get behind the car in the air and the wings, and then and it goes on for like 5 minutes and 3 laps have passed. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I'm on, like, people are passing each other. Like, make a point and move on. Dell Jr., it should be Dell Jr. and whoever that guy with the deep voice is. Oh, I can't ever remember his name.
Need
Rick
fucking Gary Danielson and Vern Lundquist. We need them in the fucking NASCAR. booth.
Lundquist, oh my god, no.
Cat
Dude,
skin
you
steer
are-
load.
You are full of shit, bro. You are full of it. Dell does not suck. Can we replace?
I
Jeff?
wouldn't mind that, but it would be like,
Ward
oh, yeah, and then the.
Yeah, Jim Ross. Half stroked out.
Bird would literally have fucking snakes inside that booth too, just to talk about him.
Dell Jr. is
Dude, that's a terrible
really.
fucking
That's
idea.
terrible.
Hold on, I'll take care of it for you. I'll take care of that.
That was that
Sorry.
that was the worst take that has ever been said on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, we're not gonna disrespect Junior on this podcast. Yeah, Jimmy Spencer would be better than Mike. Joy.
Sterling Marlin, why y'all making fun of Sterling Martin lately? Dear God, he's been through enough.
But like, even like,
No
I
Ken
went back
Schrader.
and
Ken
watched. Like,
Schrader's disowned.
I went back and watched like an old race day, and when it was like Jimmy Spencer and Kenny Wallace
John
and
Roberts.
Tom Petty, like, dude, that shit was fun, man.
I kind of
that
like.
was.
Well, hey, we're
Kenny
getting
would
it
be
back at
better.
Bristol. We're getting it back
Well,
at Bristol.
They've turned like NASCAR race day in this fucking like CNN newsroom where they're in this room and desk and they're sitting there explaining it. I'm like, you're not even at the track. Like, you're in Charlotte. Like, I want to see the track. Like, I'm here.
Hey,
I don't know, man.
we get it at Bristol. Let's
Maybe.
go.
Maybe
we
it's
do.
probably going to be half-assed. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Why are you? No, I'm excited for it.
I mean, I am too, but like, it's probably half-assed. I guarantee it. It'll be something.
Don't
we
hate on
think.
Vern, another great. Get the
fuck
there's
out of
no
here.
way you like Vern. Vern and Gary Danielson.
Bird pissed me off. And Gary Dale's pissed me off too.
Thank you, Junior.
I don't
We'll
mind.
see that
Get out of here, bro.
Brad Netzler.
Get
yeah,
out
I
of here.
don't mind Brett Essler at all.
Yeah, I like Brad.
No junior slender is allowed. What was that? Was that on the Billy Bob show? Or Billy and Jim Bob? Where he was doing that ad read? The cat steer skid loader.
Again,
I
like
don't remember.
Warbird would just bring like a bunch of fucking snakes to the booth just to talk about it live during the race.
So, Chrome, the green flag times are actually advertised, and they're usually pretty spot on. Sunday, we were 1 minute off. It was supposed to be a 3:19, and we didn't go green until 3:20.
Give me Beth Mowens on a NASCAR race. Fuck no.
What?
Fuck no. Oh my god. No, absolutely not.
Wait, Beth. Wait, is she that?
She's the ESPN woman commentator that's
Oh
really
no,
bad
no,
with
no,
the deep
no,
voice.
no, no.
The
Wait,
deep voice.
Wait, she the one that did Kentucky, Tennessee, like in
Yes.
2021? Okay, no,
Yes.
no, I'm out on that.
Miserable.
Facts.
Doris Burke. Isn't she dead?
What?
Is Doris still alive?
Dude, Doris is one of the head commentators with TNT. She does like game commentary.
What a step
Doris
up.
is a legend, dude. Doris is one of the greatest commentators in all of sports.
Yeah, what about
She
Doris Burke and
understands
Drake?
basketball like nobody else, dude. She had Drake starstruck.
what about Chris Fowler?
Chris Fowler.
Facts,
ESPN?
JD. All them ladies want to be Doris, and they can't even carry her purse. Here's mom with her. My mom's tape.
Oh, fucking Game Day guy. Used to be
No.
on Game Day. He's with Herb Street. Chris
Yeah,
Fowler. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does like Saturday Night Football on ESPN.
Yeah. Okay. It took me a minute. Or ABC. ABC.
Yeah.
Here's a crazy opinion. I don't mind female commentators
As long as it ain't Danica.
as long as it's not Danica Patrick.
Or Doris.
Dude,
Doris or
I
not
think
Doris.
Danica's
Fucking
better
Beth
than
Mowens.
Yeah.
I think Danica's better than.
Nah, I don't think that'll work. Like,
Yeah,
that
Jeff
speaks
Burke.
too fast.
Danica over Jeff Burton?
I would pick Danica over.
Dude,
Jeff.
you are
There's no
insane.
fucking way.
No,
No.
bro.
No.
I don't care if she's wrong.
Amanda's on my mom's side here. What do you mean?
No, bro. Just
Dude, Pat McAfee in the booth? Absolutely.
That would be sick. Pat would be really cool.
Jerry Lawler.
Puppies.
Yeah,
So we're
it's
going
better.
Coda racing.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. Hold on. Bowman in the 7.
Kyle Busch in the 51.
Raja Caruth, 24. Ross Chastain, the 41.
Well, Raja's full time in the trucks.
Oh, yeah, I'm not used to that. Kyle in the 51. Parker in the 75.
I'm gonna go ahead and go get mine out the way. Kyle Busch is gonna win the truck race again. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
That's
Cody, you gotta play the clip again, dog. Holy fuck. Oh my god. That's terrible.
I don't know about all that. I don't know.
Logan Paul.
That better be bait.
Who
That
the
better
fuck?
be bait.
Who the fuck wants Logan Paul for a NASCAR race?
I would take it.
Why?
Be Maverick, bro.
Yeah, you
He
guys
actually-
drink prom? You guys ever
He
drink
went to a
some
NASCAR
prom?
race like
I drink his energy drink. I like the Prime energy. It's good.
Prom is
Yeah.
fire.
Yo, Logan went to a NASCAR race like a couple weeks ago or years ago at California.
Here we
Yeah,
go. Now we're talking.
Yeah, perfect choice.
Big Jojo Siwa.
You took Kyle, right, Dalton?
Yep.
You're such
course.
a fanboy, bro.
Oh no, wait, it's trucks. So wait.
Yeah, 51. There you go.
Hold on. Let me run it back.
Zane Smith.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna ride Zane Smith every single week. Jacobs froze. How you doing, Dalton?
Give me Majeski. Tom Majeski. Who holds?
And Aussie.
What the fuck has happened?
He ain't got nothing else to be doing. but-
John Morant in the booth, yeah. Just pulls out a gun halfway through the broadcast. Kodak Black. Ugh.
And go Wetzel.
Oh no.
I'm picking
That would be
Zane.
sick. That's what I want us to do. I would love to do shit like that. Who do you have, Jacob?
Zane Smith.
All right, me and your team.
Oh my
Your
god,
teammates
dude.
here.
The Xfinity series is packed.
Well, we're still waiting on your truck pick.
I said Majeski.
Oh,
Good pick.
God, Xfinity's
George
got
straight in the booth.
Eric Almirola in the 8. The 08. AJ. William Byron.
I was blocked.
Sage. I guess Sage is kind of running full time. Jeffrey. That fucking
Brittany
Miguel
Griner?
guy. The one that runs for Junior in the 88.
Oh yeah.
Miguel Paluto.
Who's BG? Brittany Griner? Morgan Freeman or Sam Elliott? Dude, yeah. I
No,
would love to
if-
listen to them.
I know exactly what George Strait would do if there was like a massive pile up. If he was in the booth, he was saying, "Cause it's a big one. I'm falling in love."
I think
Randy
you just lost
Travis
your
in the
speaking
booth.
privileges, Dalton, for the rest of this podcast.
Give me the guy
Yeah.
fucking
Randy.
what's the Toy Story theme song guy's name? The hell's his name?
You got a friend in me?
Yeah, that guy.
Dead
Oh.
now, but
Yeah, he's dead as hell.
Give me him. The hell's his name? Randy what?
I have no idea.
God damn it. Randy Newman.
think-
Thank you. Randy Newman.
I think Burt Kreischer and Tom Segura should announce a race.
Yeah, put fucking what's his name in there too?
Theo Vaughn.
Theo, yeah.
Oh
Dude,
my
Theo
god!
Vaughn.
dude.
Theo would be like, they talk about the race, but man, did you see that wreck off of Corona 3? And he'd be like, yeah, man, this one time I was fucking this girl.
Michael Cole. I want Michael Sarah in the booth.
Oh shit!
Michael
Oh my
Cera,
god!
Yeah. It's like,
get his dick sucked while he's drinking a Kool-Aid.
hey guys.
What a sip.
Randy Newman.
What a
Wait.
good movie.
Austin Evans for comment. Oh no.
Jesus Christ!
Joey Diaz, just coked out in the fucking booth.
Oh yeah, man.
Big
up,
fucking cute all the time.
We've lost the chat.
I don't know how I'm out here.
What just happened? The chat is done.
Billy Bob Thornton should.
Jeff Dunham and all of his puppets in the booth.
Oh yes, yes. Put
Dalton would love that.
God Almighty.
Hey,
Tell us to kill you.
Jim Ross would be about as bad as Mike Joy. Richard Jeffries.
Richard Jefferson.
JD.
Wake up, cocksucker.
Oh, Xfinity Series. My pick's AJ Allmendinger. For anybody picks that,
Yeah, 1000%. I'm picking it too. So fuck.
yeah,
it.
it's definitely AJ.
It's AJ.
Sam Mayer.
Oh,
Austin Hill gets his first road course win.
who?
Austin Hill,
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's a good pick. He could
he's the
do
greatest
it.
driver ever.
That was a
He
good
is.
Steve-O impression, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, dude.
Vin Diesel.
He just always talks with his fucking throat fried.
Yeah.
Well, dude, if you did
Yeah.
like a
Franz.
250,000 whippets, I'm sure you're throwing fucked up.
I heard Bam got arrested.
Shocker.
I hope so. I hope
Shout out,
he
Bam.
gets locked up
Trey
real.
Parker, Vesta.
Basketball.
Owen Wilson. Wow. They piled it up and turned.
Tom
it good.
Hardy.
Vince Vaughn. Get
Give me
Vince
fucking,
Vaughn, Ben Stiller, and Owen Wilson.
Give me Jay and Silent Bob.
Emphasis on the silent Bob, though. I don't want Kevin Smith. to
Chris
say a
Rock and
word.
Will Smith.
No
They
Kevin
just
Smith.
fight. They fight. All right, Jacob, give me your cut picks.
Cup picks. Underdog. I'm gonna say McDowell.
Hey everyone, it's Pargang here.
News.
Not going. This will be a shorter video today, cause I've had a really stressful week this week, and cause it's Tech Week. I'm the stage manager for my show. Jacob, Jacob knows the theater stuff, how stressful it can be sometimes. So it's really been stressful for me mentally,
Mark got the
emotionally,
beer
and all
going,
that stuff.
dog.
So yeah, it's just been a rough
You see
week.
the beer
But
gut?
I'm gonna go ahead and get into my picks for, Atlanta. I didn't really get to watch much of it. I saw some of the highlights, like Josh Williams in the Xfinity Series doing what he did. Pulling what Joe Gibbs, Kyle Busch would do. But yeah, I think it's a cool thing he did. I know it might be a bad look for the sport, but I think it's pretty funny. Just sticking the finger up to NASCAR for that. But yeah, Christian Eckes won the Truck Series. Austin Hill won the Xfinity Series, and all it took for him to started be looking a little bit dominant was for Noah Gragson and Ty Gibbs to leave their cars and go to the Cup Series.
Out of your fucking mind.
Congrats.
Out
Congrats
of your
on that,
mind,
Austin
bro.
Hill. You finally looked dominant after two really dominant drivers left the Xfinity Series.
Absolutely
Good
bad tape right there.
Cup Series, Brad Keselowski got second. I already know they're gonna be like, where did Legacy finish at? Hey, Eric Jones got a top 10 finish, so suck it. Suck it to you people who hate on
Took
Legacy.
the last lap.
Fuck Roush. But yeah. All it took, unfortunately, Joe Logano won the race, which I don't like. Corey LaJoy got a fourth place, which is great. He was really good at Atlanta last year, so
He would be
things are
able to
looking
win.
good for a driver who is like his equipment and stuff.
Bit shit.
Yeah, cool Corey LaJoy.
Cool.
So for my picks for Coda, we're going to Coda. Trucks, Tom Majeski. Why? I don't know.
Hey,
Xfinity Series,
thanks,
John
man.
Hunter Nemechek, former KBM driver,
Jay Chen is a good
want to
pick.
get himself a win at Coda.
Nah.
Now for the Cup Series, be a little bit interesting. I feel like my takes are going to be a little bit controversial.
Jimmy Johnson, Eric Jones.
So for my first pick for my underdog, I'm gonna go for someone who is newer to the Cup Series. He had some races in there last year, but this is his first full-time Cup Series time. So I'm gonna go for my underdog is Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs is a really good road course driver. And I feel like this could get a good establishment for
Interesting.
him into the Cup Series. I know rookie year has not been the greatest for him so far, but I think getting him a win here would be great. Now for my Cup pick, there's a lot of good road course drivers nowadays, and it's hard to pick who will actually win a Cup, who will win a road course. But I'm gonna go for someone who has not had a win yet this season, who had his best statistical season last season, even though he didn't get a win last season. I'm gonna go for my prediction to win Coda is Michael McDowell.
That's a bad pick.
I think he has a shot. He's a really good road course driver. I think he can do well. So yeah, Truck Series is Tom Majeski. Xfinity Series is John Hunter Nemechek. My Cup underdog is Ty Gibbs. My Cup main is Michael McDowell.
You can't.
But yeah, sorry that I'm not elaborate and all that stuff this week. It's just been
I didn't say it. He
very
said
stressful mentally and all that stuff. But anyways, parking out.
Solid. Honestly, I didn't hate his picks.
So I changed my underdog because he picked him. My underdog is now Ryan Preece.
Oh, that is an underdog.
Yeah. I picked Ryan Preece, and then for the winner of shut the fuck up, Hard. You fucking said Austin Hill sucks. You're out of your mind, bro. Absolutely terrible fucking pick. Terrible. For the Cup pick, main Cup pick, I'm gonna say that I can really see Suarez put it this way. So
You know, I
Oh.
like your underdog because that's my main pick. I think Ryan Priest is going to go out and perform. I think
Hell
Ryan
yeah.
Priest is really going to show up. Now, I think for underdog, give me a top 20. I think Connor Daly is going to get a top 20. Straight up. Let's roll. Let's
Cody,
roll. Hey, Todd Gillen was dominating last year.
You know, you had me until you said Connor Daly.
Hey, Connor Daly's going to look good. Top
Good
20.
what?
Top 20.
20.
Top 20.
And it's
Dude,
nothing against Connor
book it.
Daly,
Book it.
but that car, that team is ass, bro.
Hey,
All
Floyd's throwing it in today.
All the
He's-
offense in the world, that team fucking blows. Like it's
Hey,
terrible.
that's fine. That's fine. Watch him. Hey, Todd
Mayweather
Gillen's
should
gonna
stop
rotate
buying
for
fucking $1 million watches and put a few bucks into his
him. Guy makes
NASCAR.
$1 million pissing. Like
So you have Priest as your primary pick.
Priest, and then I'm gonna go Connor Daly. Yeah.
I don't mind the main pick. It's just the underdog.
I like
Watch
the underdog more than the primary.
Watch it. Book it.
Do you think that fucking money team is better than Stuart Haas with Priest?
Yeah, I think Ryan Priest has been. I think Ryan Priest has proven that Cole Custer isn't as bad as we thought he was. That 41 car just needs to be like driven off of a fucking cliff, and they need
Yeah.
to sell that charter.
Yeah, it needs to,
That's
have,
bad luck.
F1 champions, and you pick Connor. Yeah, bro.
it needs to do
Watch
fucking battery too.
I'm not gonna be generic, man. Why would I be generic? I'm not being crazy.
I'll go next. My underdog.
Watch Connor fucking finish 10th, bro. Watch him finish.
No, I'm gonna say
Him and Ryan Priest 1-2 finish.
Yeah, I would shit, dude.
I'm fucking sitting on the couch like, let's go. Hey, what's Connor's odds? I'll throw some money on Connor right
Oh,
here.
dude, I bet it's ridiculous. It's got to be over 50 to 1. It
I'll
has
throw a
to
little
be.
money on him. I'll throw some money on
Um,
him and Ryan right now.
Dude, you're just gonna throw a shit ton of money just for him to break a fucking part on like lap 2.
He's gonna be like 150 to 1. Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
my
was
underdog. I'm glad you bring it up, Ryan.
it was 20 laps
Todd
down.
Gillen.
He fucking was laps down before the racing started. And somehow he makes it in, bro. I was so pissed. I was so mad, man. I was like, what the fuck?
This fucking bastard's done.
Why did he make
Todd
it?
Gillen is your
Hey,
underdog.
I'm gonna put
What's
a
the hell's
dollar.
wrong?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put a dollar.
What's his top 10 odds?
Oh my god.
They don't have it out yet.
Okay.
Oh shit.
$1.
Hey, at least you're putting your money where your mouth is. Honestly, I hope that cashes out for you. That'd be a good little payday.
Yo, Jacob Austin Hill was wrong.
I'll put $1 increase.
What is the payout?
Connors is
One.
$1,000 off a dollar. I'll run it. It's a fucking buck. Let's go.
Todd Gilliland is my underdog for Coda. Primary pick. Dude, this one's rough.
When you go back and think about the road courses last season, there are a few guys who stand out the most. Chase Elliott's not going to be a factor. Also, we're not going to have stupid, dumbass strategies that ruin the race. We're not going to have people pitting 2 to go with the stage breaks. For that reason, I believe that Tyler Reddick is going to get his first win with 2311 and his first win on the season. Tyler Reddick is my primary
He's
pick.
gonna have the poops again, man. He ain't gonna fucking run.
Reddick has been showing up here recently.
He
so.
has. He has. He's building.
So Dalton, who did you pick besides Kyle?
All right, so for my underdog for the Cup, I'm going to go Michael. Can't even fucking talk today. I'm going to do Michael McDowell. Totally, that's it. That's nice. Yeah, so
Reddick?
so Michael McDowell for my underdog, and for my main pick, I'm going to do Austin Cindric.
I like the Cindric pick. Cindric's had a good season. People are sleeping on him. He's being disrespected.
Fuck, you won stage 2 yesterday.
Yeah, dude, that was a fun finish too. Took it 3 wide for it.
We did pick AJ. We picked AJ in Xfinity. Cup's too packed, man.
You can't do it in Cup, man. Like I'm not seeing it from him.
Colleagues Cup program is just
Duty
it needs
ass.
some work.
Yeah, I think the road courses though are where they shine the most.
I mean, I think Allmendinger will run good at this road course, but I don't think he'll win it.
I could see Dinger winning more at Watkins Glen or Sonoma rather than Coda.
Indy.
They need to bring the Brickyard back. I watched the Brickyard, the 2010 Brickyard 400 yesterday. These new cars would be so much fun.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Angie. Who's gonna get Angie?
Stay angy. I guess that wraps us up for the evening, right?
We don't
I
really
think
have
so.
much more to talk about or ramble on.
Oh.
Boys, you got anything
Austin
to
Hill to
plug?
the 4.
I promise that's not gonna happen.
Austin Hill to the 4. I need it.
I still can't get over the par fucking shit on Austin Hill. That I'm not gonna be able to go to bed tonight. That made me so mad.
Wait, what made you mad?
The par shit on Austin Hill. Like I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
It's gonna keep you up all night.
Yeah.
Start punching fucking holes in the wall. You're just like, God fucking damn it, Parv.
Tossing and turning.
But yeah, I guess that's it. I guess we can tune out. We have a fun, exciting, packed racing weekend ahead of us. Hopefully, Coda gives us some more good racing. We've not really had many sleepers. I mean, Vegas was kind of a bore. But other than that, all the races have been fun. I'm glad the race got to end the way it did, though, on Sunday. I'm glad we had a long green flag run. It was nice to see a super speedway. I know I keep calling it a super speedway. I don't know what else to call it. It was nice to see pack racing finish under green. Because I feel like it's been so long since we've seen that.
Supermediate.
Supermediates. I like that. That works.
Supermediate. Yeah.
Hey, bro, you look good in that hat, though.
Oh, yeah. Ryan, thanks for stopping by. And thanks, dude, thanks for the support. Grabbing an LTC hat. Actually, if you're interested in an LTC hat, you go down into the description and there is a link for you to go and buy your very own LTC hat. Y'all can ask Ryan. The quality is high. If I tell you the quality's good, or if any of us tell you the quality's good, you're going to think we're being biased. We're not. The quality is actually good. It's
It's definitely a lot better than this shit right here.
Yeah, it's not stitched on the
flex fit. Yeah.
Yeah, Ron, thanks for grabbing one, buddy. Looks good.
Appreciate that, brother.
But everybody, thanks for swinging by. Hey, Chan the man, ain't seen you in a minute. Chastain or Dinger this week? Suarez is the long shot. I think Jacob had Suarez as his primary, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all are sleeping on Connor Daly.
I don't think any of us took
Shut the
Chastain or
fuck up.
Dinker, but those are solid picks. I'm not giving any betting advice because I suck. Stay tuned. Vince will provide you with your picks to win.
Vince is gonna have Connor Daly on his 3.
He went.
How the fuck he won't?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
He ain't that
I
stupid.
guarantee you, Vince will not. But he did go 2 for 3. He was on a 4-race win streak. Unfortunately, it got snapped on Sunday, but Blaney was there. You know, Blaney could have done it, but
Put that shit
Blaney,
on, boy.
Blaney. So from now on, anytime Vince sends me a card with Blaney on it, I'm just gonna mark Blaney out. That way, nobody gets their hopes up for nothing. Dude, we didn't even talk about Jimmy running. Jimmy is running.
Fuck
He's
him.
not gonna win.
Fuck him.
No.
We don't disrespect Jimmy here, sir.
I'm not. Just fuck him. Which
Uh,
hat should he get? The camo.
Camo sold out.
Nah, get the camo.
Darn.
That black on black is not. I don't know if we have any more black on black.
We still do.
I got the black on black. That's a good one.
Yeah, I went and looked today. We still do.
Okay.
Go buy
Do
one.
I have a black on black?
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Yeah,
Do I have a black on black hat?
I don't know. Did you buy one?
Was I supposed to buy one?
Yeah, they're not free, blood.
I bought one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was. Oh yeah, misunderstand. Yeah, I'll take a black on black.
Okay. Yeah.
Go buy it.
Free local delivery.
Do what?
Free local delivery.
All right. Yeah.
I got to get with JD too to get him his because he's got one that's just been setting. There is a black and white one. That one is nice too. It's clean. It's crispy.
and I
They're
think
all
there's
nice.
And isn't there like a navy blue too?
Yeah,
That's what
that's the
Ryan
one
got.
that Ryan got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put in another order for more. It looks like, but yeah. So there's still a few left. Grab them if you want to. They're cool. They support us. They keep the lights on here at LTC Incorporated. LTC Inc. Y'all got anything else to add before we go? Okay, cool. It's been another episode of the LTC straight out of East Tennessee. It's me, as always, Cody, your host with the most, bringing you the best NASCAR podcast in the world. And as always, joined here by...
I really expected Dalton to go second. JKL.
Ooh woo, Coop Daddy.
Twitter celebrity Dalton Good, sponsored by NASCAR for Dummies.
That's the new sponsor. We need 69 Mega to draw back in sometime. We miss them. Let's go out in a classic way, fellas.